Rant booth up here on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey, at all campus. We're here each and every Saturday, and we're talking sports each and every Saturday up here on the boardwalk in Ocean City, 1028 Boardwalk. I'm excited about this show. We got a lot going on, and John Coyle, the owner of All Campus, is sitting in with me right now in the Rant booth as we get things started on the 31st of July. John Coyle, and pretty soon we're going to be in the dog days this summer for baseball.
Yep.
The Eagles just completed 3 days, the fourth day at camp today, and we'll talk a little Eagles. But John, how are you doing, man? How's your summer going?
Everything's going good. We got a new little setup here in the store, so we're actually facing out into the ocean right now, so we can see the whole entire ocean. We got the TV here to the left, so we can still watch the games and broadcast on the games. But I think this is going to be a nice little setup. We get to watch the customers going by, get to get eye contact with them, make it a little more interaction.
Yeah, man, we got the pole position. There's nothing like a Saturday evening on the boardwalk in Ocean City. I mean, you come up, take a stroll. Hey, come into All Campus where they have loads and loads of hats, college, pro, all sports, football, basketball, baseball. You got it all, John. You got a great selection, and you increased your selection.
Yeah, we actually just got our big order of our college hats in, so now we have over 400 colleges. I want to say we have 427 colleges in this store.
It seemed like yesterday or last week we do the segment Stump the Schweimer, the Schweiner, and that's always a fun segment. But you got a lot of people came in last week looking for specific college hats, which they go for the obscure ones. I think that's a fad, I guess.
So usually the odd ones are the ones that have the best logos or the best colors. That's what people usually tend towards.
We're broadcasting live on A2D Radio, which is on all major platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch TV. Subscribe and hit the like button. Subscribe, and what do people get when they subscribe, John?
Yeah, so A2D started their subscription program. It's $9.99 a month, guys. It gets you exclusive shows. It gets you pop-ins. We read your comments first. You put your comments in. We get to them. We make sure we get to them. And you get 20% off here at All Campus, which our online store will be opening up soon too, and you get 20% off there too, guys.
So that's a great deal. And right off the bat, we're getting all kind of messages. Peter Evans says, "My guys reluctantly agree with the poll." Our A2D poll, Rant Booth poll today is, were the Eagles? The question is is
it a good trade? Doing Carson Wentz,
right? I can't see it right there. Okay. Is it here we go. Trading Carson Wentz was the right move by the Eagles. Do you agree or disagree with that? Shoot us a message.
Disagree. Yeah, I got to disagree.
Trading Carson Wentz, you disagree that wasn't the right move? Really?
You only got one first-round pick now?
Wait a second, but you wouldn't even have him playing, John. He's hurt.
You can't say that.
You can't say that because
you don't know what would happen.
He's damaged goods. The guy has a propensity of getting hurt, right? So Howie Roseman unloads him, and what happens? Gets hurt again.
But you don't know what would have happened if he stayed.
But it's like somebody's resume. Stay with me. You'll follow me with this, people out there. It's like a resume. When you have a resume, you want to get a job, you say, this is my body of work. And if your body of work includes a lot of injuries, chances are you're going to continue to get those injuries. So this is a great move. Now, look, John, by no stretch of the imagination am I a Howie Roseman fan. But what I will say is he did a great job, even though if Carson Wentz doesn't play 75% of the snaps, you're right. We're going to go down to a number 2 pick.
Right.
But with that being said, if we had Carson Wentz and he went out, could you imagine how pissed off people would be right now? Oh, he's hurt. We should have got rid of him. He's a bum. I can't believe we have this guy. What are we doing? You can hear the people screaming now.
Right.
So trading Carson Wentz was the right move, and I agree.
I still disagree because of the value that we got. Not because of the injury factor, the value that we got.
Listen, so we still have 2 number 1s.
True.
Okay, so you drop down to a number 2. You still have
you got to have a bad year.
You still have draft capital.
100%.
Now it's not as good as the number 1, obviously, but hey, man, a high number 2 is just as good.
True.
Very true. Guess what? If the Colts don't perform well,
it could be a high.
It could even be a really high
yeah,
two.
It could be a high two.
It could really be a high two.
You're 100% correct. Yeah.
So I'm excited that Howie Roseman had the foresight to make this trade and move on. I think it's a win-win for the organization.
Praise, huh?
What's that?
Giving them some praise.
I'm giving us some praise. And, for me to do that for Howie Roseman, he did a good job. Now, Jacob Fry, what are the chances of Eagles signing Odell Beckham Jr. and Le'Veon Bell? Guess what?
No.
With all the moves that the Eagles made, Steven, hold on. Let me check that. Steve.
Yeah, no Steven.
No Steven. Don't call me Steven.
Leave the N
That's
out.
That's like me telling you not to call me Bill, call me Billy, or call me Bill and not Billy.
You can't call you Billy. Yeah.
No, I go by both. The reason why I use the name Billy Schweim, I was told when I first got into radio, it makes me sound younger. But listen, and then Deshaun Herndon says it was the right move. College and the pros, you can't deny it anymore. It's the same old story. He's always hurt. Like it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that Carson Wentz is not the quarterback that they thought he was.
Are you happy with the value? Are you happy with the first and second?
If I get two number ones and a high second, yeah, man, how can I be pissed? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is Martine Lynch, 33. Agree with it. Moving Wentz. Don't like that he's injured and jeopardizes the future number one for us. Or second, how he's going to make a mess up anyway. No, I disagree. Now, listen, I'm going to tell you this, man.
I agree with.
If you look at the players that he brought in, Wilson, the linebacker.
Okay.
Harris, the cornerback. Nelson.
We never had a problem with Howie bringing in free agency. He's great at that. He's great at it.
I'm telling you, I like what he has done to this team. I'm excited about the Eagles in training camp. There's a few minor setbacks, which is very concerning. Number one, Brandon Brooks pulled a hammy.
Another one.
I mean, come on, man. How do you do that? And then Seumalo looks like he's going to be out for a significant time. So I'm concerned about the offensive line 4 days in, but it's still early. And anything, it's a long, long season.
Yeah.
I get it, but it's just a little disheartening when you first start camp to have two guys down on the offensive line.
Yeah.
Hey, we're broadcasting live up here on the Boardwalk in Ocean City at all campus, 1028 Boardwalk. Come on up here and come into the Rant booth with us. Here's a place for you to talk sports with me, Billy Schweim from 97.3 ESPN. Come on up, talk sports with us. Get anything off your mind. If you got a gripe, a complaint, if you want to praise somebody, here's your platform.
This is it.
This is a great idea, great concept, John.
This is the greatest place to come and have fun with the family for a night and still get out and talk sports with the guys. You're on YouTube. It's a good time. All the kids love it.
Here's how it is, John. Ready? Dad, maybe so mom, say it's mom, two sisters, a son and a father.
Yep.
Let the girls go walking down the boardwalk. Yep. You guys double back, sneak into the Rant booth, get the headset on, and talk sports.
There you go. Let them do their shopping. They're going to go on the rides.
Right, they're going to go look at fudge or maybe go into a store, buy something, jewelry down right next door. Yep. Right? You come to talk sports with us.
Get on the air.
All right, John. Let's get one of our sponsors up real quick. I want to show you this. This is, I don't know if you can see it, Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company. Now, we started, they became our sponsor last week, and by our surprise, pleasantly I might add, we went in there last week. I went in twice, so I've been in there twice, and I know my nephews have been in there. But what a menu.
I didn't know they had all that
stuff. This menu is this is a big menu with some great stuff. I mean, the cheesesteak, you had the grilled cheese with the tomato.
Oh yeah.
How was that?
Amazing.
Right.
Absolutely amazing.
I had the buffalo, the buffalo chicken grilled cheese. And I'm telling you, on that sourdough bread, it was unbelievable.
And then the tomato soup on top of it.
The tomato soup on top of it. Give them a call down there, 609-938-4534. Use the promo code A2D.
Yep.
Use the promo code A2D. Get some takeout.
Yeah, if you're in the area, they have DoorDash. They're on there, so you can just order from DoorDash, and you still can use the promo code.
They're at 8th Street and Ocean Avenue in Ocean City, New Jersey. Go use the promo code A2D. Get 10% off your order when you go to the Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company. And very colorful in there.
Oh, it's great. Great people.
The food's unbelievable.
Great service.
Sometimes you just don't realize, you see a little place and, you pass by it. Don't pass by Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla. You will be pleasantly surprised. Now, Jack Frill just checked in. What's up, my guys? Got to agree with the poll.
What's up, Jack?
Maybe Indianapolis will bring in Nick Foles.
Win a Super Bowl behind Carson again.
All right, and let's talk a little bit about the Phillies. We'll be watching the Phillies game tonight, as we do each and every Saturday. Usually it's a Phillies game that we get a chance to tune into. Last week we also tuned into some Olympics. But I am so miffed. I'm speechless, I guess, right? I'm trying to talk. I'm speechless. How do you go into Pittsburgh
and get shellacked?
And get shellacked by the team that scores the least amount of runs in the league.
I don't care. You lose, you lose. A loss is a loss. But one hit?
One hit. Now tonight, Aaron Nola goes up against Brubaker, who's got a 4.67 ERA.
Yeah.
Now, if we can't drop 7 on him tonight, I don't know what's wrong.
Give me 10 hits, guys. I mean, you have to have 10 hits, right? Give me a couple CNIs or something.
I mean, but you know what is more demoralizing than the pitching last night was the errors.
Again.
I mean, baseball,
Bryce
to me,
missing 2.
Come on, man. He looked like he didn't even care.
No, yeah.
It is just it's mind-boggling the money that these guys make. Bryce Harper, $330 million over 13 years or something, and he's making those type of bonehead plays and act. Mike Schmidt.
Simple,
by the way, Mike Schmidt was always maligned for looking like he didn't care.
Right.
And I'm not saying Bryce Harper is that at that point yet, but
I would never say that.
No, but
he plays hard.
But he does play hard.
Yeah.
But making those bonehead plays last night, it's demoralizing. And then how about Vince Velasquez comes out and says, "Why'd he take me out?" Are you serious? Because you stink. Because you are brutally bad. You're brutally inconsistent. You smell. Better. You smell. All right, like last week's garbage. All right. Yeah, as a matter of fact, a couple weeks back, if you remember correctly, didn't he was boarding the bus in Boston, and he got into a confrontation with a fan.
Yep.
I get it; he's frustrated, but you can't allow yourself. It's good to be. I like guys that give.
But his next start was a good one too.
What would you rather hear, John? What would you rather hear? When reporters go into the locker room, they're looking for quotes. What are they looking for? They're looking for They're looking for something. They're looking for some meat.
Give me the money quotes.
They're looking for meat and potatoes.
Yep.
They want something to chew on. Then when they get it, they go nuts.
Oh yeah.
But the way Vince Velasquez question why would you remove me? If he doesn't understand how inconsistent.
First of all, that's not a media question. That needs to go to the coach.
Right.
You keep that in house.
Right. You keep that in house.
Yeah. That should never make.
I mean, he's going to start. He's going to start to question Joe Girardi. I could see if he had an ERA of maybe 3.56,
and it was all errors,
and it was errors,
and was missing a spot.
Right. But when you haven't, it's like when an umpire starts to call a game and the pitcher is erratic. He's not going to get that borderline pitch.
You're not going to get the corner.
When you start throwing strikes and you're nitpicking and you're going to get that little call. Well, the same thing is true with baseball and pitching. If you're producing and then you have a game that's bad, then you can lip off.
Yeah.
But you can't have it both ways. At least you got to be cognizant of the fact that you stink.
And you're going to get a lot of hate like this.
Tommy Arnone just popped on. He said, "My guys, I know Tommy's passionate. I see Tommy ranting."
Is he driving down? I think he's on 95 heading down to Florida right now.
Is that right?
I believe so.
He's not seeing spring training.
No, he's not.
We're up here at All Campus on the Boardwalk, 1028 Boardwalk. Come on up, rant with us. We're on all the major platforms. A2D Radio. The Rant booth is on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch TV. We're the place to be.
Yeah, this is an absolute fun concept, absolute fun show. We don't talk about anything. We don't script nothing. We just go right here, and whatever the fans want to talk about, whatever the customers want to talk about, we just go with it.
We have a couple segments that we've been doing called Stump the Schweiner. They're going to pull out some hats as we progress through the show. That's always fun.
Yeah.
And we're going to touch on a couple different topics. Now, tomorrow on my show on 97.3 ESPN, John,
yeah,
I'm going to be talking to Kristen Morby.
Yep.
She's calling me from Tokyo.
There you go.
NBC Sports. She's covering the Olympics, diving and swimming for NBC Sports. Yep. She's going to be calling into my show. I'm really excited about this. It's a first for the locker room.
You're going to get a live reaction from the Olympics. That's going to be cool. That is going to be cool.
So the Olympics, by the way, have you been watching any of the Olympics?
Honestly, I have been slacking a little bit, to be honest with you. I catched a little bit of the water polo. Men's water polo team is spectacular, by the way.
Well, my 3 events in the Summer Olympics have always been track and field, swimming, and what's the other one I like?
Gymnastics?
What's that? And gymnastics. Yes, gymnastics. Want to get on that subject? Because you said something to me. I mean, you got a touchy subject with mental health, but here's the difference. And I'm not to be an athlete. What does athletics prepare you for?
Toughness, grit,
life.
Yeah.
It teaches you how to overcome adversity, gives you intestinal fortitude, and when you're a champion, you put any distraction away and you focus on what's at hand.
Very true.
And it's unfortunate that she has a mental, some type of mental incapacity.
Breakdown.
Yeah, she's going through anxiety, depression, serious stuff.
Yes.
But if you knew that you had this problem going in, why didn't she just stay home, or why didn't she just allow other people to take the place?
So if I did have a gripe against it, it would be that, and it's not towards her, right? However she was feeling in that moment, I understand and I sympathize and hope that she gets out of it and comes out better. But
Brandon Brooks had a bout with depression. He came out and made it public.
Correct.
I don't think anybody's going to say anything big negative to him because look how big he is. He'll flatten you. So I don't want to seem like we're picking on her, but
the person behind her.
Well, it separates the champions from the champions from the rest of the pack.
She's a champion. She's one of the greatest U.S. Olympics of all time. All right, you can't take that away from her. Even this, you cannot.
Maybe there's other things that are bothering her.
Maybe don't know.
Gymnastics is a brutally tough sport that you have to be in top physical condition, mentally and physically. I mean, everything is so defined, like. You can't miss a step, John.
And she does the individual. So there's different events. She does everything, right? So you don't know what they're going through.
No.
But I will say to the team aspect of it, because there is a team aspect to this, right? There's a girl sitting at home now that got cut.
Because she,
and that's who I feel sorry for. That's who I look at and say, man, that sucks for her.
There's certain things that I can say here that I can't say other places.
Correct.
And I want to say that one of the reasons why I'm not 100% with the Olympics because it's become too woke for me.
Correct.
The woke Olympics. And Bill Maher went on a rant the other day. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not.
And he's absolutely correct. Now, I never agree with Bill Maher, but I mean, this cancel culture and this woke country that we're in now, I mean, it makes everything much more difficult. And guess what? You never hear the old adage, be careful what you wish for? With some of these people, Judd, listen, if you're not going to stand for the national anthem when you're overseas representing your country,
right,
you're going to turn people off. It's that simple. You might be apathetic to it. I'm not. There's a lot of people that are patriotic people in this country. There are a lot of people that are God-fearing people in this country, and they want to hear the national anthem.
And that's fine.
But you're free to choose in this country.
100%. I'm not bashing anyone or saying anything negative towards either way. But I am just a person, me, individually, that separates political from the sport of it. And I love the sport. I don't care what they do.
But it leaves a bad taste in your mouth when you have champions who are representing the United States of America who are taking a knee. It's repulsing to me. I just can't understand it.
Okay, we're talking about the women's U.S. team.
That's right.
Team.
I won't watch them.
I love them. They're going to win probably.
To each his own.
They're probably going to win gold, and I love watching them.
You think they're going to win gold?
I mean, they're the favorites.
Are you ready for this? Right. Now, I'm a little older than you.
Okay.
I know several people that are actually rooting for them to lose.
I'm sure.
And do you want that? Do you want that in your team?
No,
you want to
have that for anyway. But look,
it's almost equivalent to somebody that likes the Dallas Cowboys that live in this area. When the team's going great, what's it do? the Eagles galvanize the community. Right. Everybody's pulling for the team. You go to the Eagles game, the Lincoln Financial Field, and you're surrounded with Eagles fans. It doesn't matter what color you are, what race, religion, it doesn't matter. Everybody's high-fiving. Right. You're all loving and hugging each other. And that's what sports does. It allows you to escape the reality of everyday life. Right. And when people incorporate their political persuasion into this, it lessens that experience. That's all it is.
I hear you. I'm just a negative.
That's my rant.
that is the rant, and that's what this show is made for, and that's what it's for. I separate it. Just me personally, I separate it. I go on with the sport of it, and I love the sport.
Right.
No matter who's playing in it, or I could go watch 10-year-olds play, and I could go watch 50-year-olds
Oh, let me tell you something.
I don't care.
High school sports, Little League, sometimes that's more exciting than your pro teams.
Little League World Series is one of my favorite events to watch. I'm in all day. That's all I watch. I love it.
We're up here on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey. We're in the Rant booth. We're broadcasting live on A2D Radio, on all major platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch TV, Instagram. Come on up and rant with us in the Rant booth. Frank Vespi checks in. Evening, gents. Beautiful weather. Absolutely. By the way, I brought my sweatshirt tonight.
It might get cold tonight. Yes, it might get cold tonight. It's got a nice little breeze. I think it wasn't even touching 80 today. I think we were at like 78 all night.
When I left for my show this morning, it was like it almost reminded me like a fall morning and at Christmas. I'm not ready for that yet, but guess what? It's in the air.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's in the air.
Absolutely beautiful.
Now
it brings the crowds out here too.
Another thing that, since we're talking about the weather, as the weather changes, summer turns to fall and football kicks into full gear. Today on my show, have you ever heard John Facenda in the he does his thing the fall. The
NFL guy.
Yeah,
NFL
well, John Facenda is one of the greatest voices of all time. Yep. He was the NFL Films, the original guy. I'd like to see Scott Graham into that role. He's the next best. He's the closest one that I've heard. Harry Callis was good, but he's no longer with us either. Yeah. But the Autumn Wind. Have you ever caught that one? I don't know. I don't know if Ralph could Ralph play that for us. If he could,
I don't know if he has it.
Ralph, if you could cue that up, that would be sensational. Because that right there will give you chills.
Oh yeah.
On a 90-degree day, if you're a football fan, that will give you chills.
It has to.
Hearing John Facenda doing the Autumn Wind, it's just
the corner. Yeah.
It's just unbelievable. Our A2D poll question of the day is: trading Carson Wentz the right move by the Eagles? Do you agree or disagree with that? We're up here on the boardwalk at all campus, broadcasting live on A2D Radio, all the major platforms: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. We're on it all. Come on up and talk sports with me, Billy Schweim from 97.3 ESPN. We're doing it all summer long. John Coyle is here. And John, man, let's talk about the hats again. And maybe we'll get one of your employees to bring up some new hats just to look at them.
We can do that. Yeah.
And we can show some of our audience. Mr. Wing says, Mr. Jerry, let's see, Jerry Armitage says, if you're not going to stand, then don't play for the country. They have no problem taking money from sponsors that comes with winning gold medals. And here's I want to echo that.
All right.
The United States of America gives our athletes the platform and the ability to strive for excellence and achieve and make the most money possible doing something they love.
Correct.
And for them to thumb their nose at that is to me is just asinine. So, Jerry, I agree with you. Then Mr. Wink says, Jerry, that sounds like communism. No, that's not communism. You're free to do whatever you want, but you also, with that comes responsibility of making good decisions and making smart businesses. If you're a business person, now I don't know what's Megan Rapone?
Rapone.
By the way, she's a spokeswoman for Victoria's Secret.
Yes, she is.
So what is she trying to make? Now. She trying to make that business go out of business?
She's everywhere now.
She's trying to make them go out of business.
Oh, there's some people that like it and use it, and it's good business for them.
So Mr. Wink says the whole point of America is to sit or stand. Yeah, you have that choice, but 100%. It's not a good business decision. And I don't want to harp on it. We'll move on. But, John, what do you got here? A new hat?
Yeah, we got the all Phillies snapback. It's the all black one.
And that's you know what,
It's
John?
a new era one.
Oh, that's a new era. Okay,
Snapback.
it's just something different.
It's a little different. You know, the little kids like it. The black on black's a real big thing around here. The mesh backs are real big.
The mesh backs.
Everyone's loving.
Oh, by the way, my wife wants the hat that my daughter got, the one with the P, the white hat with the stripes, with the P with the sparklies.
Yep.
My wife wants. I gotta pick her up that hat.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Let's get back to the Phillies because there's a lot of movement in Major League Baseball at the trade deadline.
I would love to talk about the
two big, huge trades.
Well, there was a lot of
there are a lot of trades, but I can't believe the Nationals send Scherzer and Trey Turner to the Dodgers.
For 4 prospects. I don't know much about the
So
prospects.
obviously Washington they're saying done.
They're folding up tent this year. And it's probably the right move. Scherzer's got to be towards the end of his prime. Definitely. I'm not saying that he's good or bad. He's still a hell of a pitcher, but he's got to be on the downswing. And Turner is just, when healthy, second best shortstop in the league.
Third best. And like the Mets, they go out and get they got Baez, Javier Baez, and he's a shortstop. So what message is that sending to Francisco Lindor?
Lindor's hurt right now, right? So when he gets healthy, I'm assuming they move Baez to third. I would think that would be the play.
Phillies pick up, like you said earlier, Ian Kennedy, Kyle Gibson, but they also picked up Freddie Galvis.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, nothing from nothing. Freddie Galvis
picked him up. I think he was dropped off.
He was dropped off. Obviously came up in the Phillies organization. Yep. At one point he was a Gold Glove shortstop. Not anymore. He's later on in years. But is that anything? I mean, do those 3 pickups? Do they put you?
Are you really taking Didi out of the lineup for him?
Well, I don't know if you've been watching Didi Gregorius lately. Bad is an understatement. He looks like he's swinging lumber. I mean, it looks like he's swinging like a Bam Bam stick.
Like he's got like a
Bam Bam stick.
Yeah, he just can't get it around.
And people keep asking Joe Girardi, reporters, is he hurt? Because he's not playing.
It looks like
committing errors, not really playing. He looks slow.
He looks very slow and very like everything's hard to do.
Today on my show, we also had Flyers general manager Chuck Fletcher on the broadcast, and I can share some of the things that Chuck said. But I'm really pleased. I don't know about you. I'm really pleased with the moves that he's made.
Super excited about the Flyer season this
year. One thing that he expressed is like all these guys that he brought in are all leaders. They've all had letters on their shirt.
Right.
Whether it's a C or an A. And guess what? When you bring it, and I asked him specifically, I said, Chuck, did you take into consideration the character? Did you go deeper into just their ability on the ice and look at what kind of people they are off the ice? And he said, Billy, great question. He said, absolutely. He said, that played a major part in bringing in. He goes, these guys want to win. Now, was he sending a message to guys like Voracek? Giroux?
Captain.
You bring in a guy like Cam Atkinson, who's got more heart in his chest than 5 of Voraceks and Giroux combined.
Well, that's always been a knock on Giroux is he's not a great captain. He's been our captain for a long time, but there's always been a knock that he wasn't a great leader. So maybe this is a little message to him.
Brian Blaine just said Cubbies and Nats cleaned house. Obviously, they're definitely trying to move people. Brian also says even Atlanta made a move. The division is winnable. DeGrom, and that's another thing. DeGrom's out. He's going to be out for significant time.
It's definitely a winnable division, but I didn't want to sacrifice to just go get beat by the Dodgers.
Well, here's the thing. Dombrowski. All right, so let's look at, we were talking Chuck Fletcher. It's in the offseason. He makes moves. He said, I've seen enough of this team. They're stagnated. They're not going anywhere.
Right.
With that nucleus, he blows it up in the offseason.
Smart move.
Dombrowski's in the season, which makes it a little bit more difficult because some players you rent, some players you just, you maybe get that you would, because you're desperate or you're this close to, pushing you over. So you might, you might be sacrificing some of that character for
talent.
Yep. So, it's tough to say, but the fact that Dombrowski made some moves that do help Ian Kennedy, 16 saves, Kyle Gibson, his ERA is south of 3. However, one thing I'm concerned about is that he pitched in a pitcher-friendly ballpark down there in Texas.
Yeah.
And now he's going to come to a hitter-friendly ballpark.
To a sandlot. Yeah. I think they're good moves. I didn't want to give up Spencer Howard yet.
But you know what? You got to give something up to get something. And here's the thing. Here's the thing about Spencer Howard. I don't know how much time it would take him to. Obviously, he's young,
right?
But he's great for the first round of hitters, and then after that, he just can't get people out.
Yeah.
By the way, we're looking at a view. We're getting ready to watch the Phillies game. Look at that. Have you ever been to that ballpark?
I have been to that ballpark.
I have not.
It is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. Of course, we're talking about PNC Park in Pittsburgh. I want to go out to a game there. And you know what's so funny? I have my flight benefits. I can travel the world for free.
Right.
And I'm going to take my daughter. I'm going to take my family out there to experience. Pittsburgh's a cool little city.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's a beautiful little city.
Yeah.
We're broadcasting live. Yeah, Steel City. We're broadcasting live up here on the boardwalk at All Campus, 1028 Boardwalk. Come on up, man. He's got a lot of hats, a lot of merchandise, a lot of inventory here now. He's got all kind of college hats, pro, football, basketball, baseball, ice hockey. He's got all kind of hats, bucket hats.
Yeah.
What other kind of hats, John?
Just for the family, I got your A2D cups. I got your A2D shirts. Soon to get A2D hats in here. So just for all that, I got all that coming in too.
And we're going to remind people that when you listen to the Rant booth at A2D, make sure you go down to Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company. They have some really, really delicious stuff. John and I went down there. We had lunch. I've been down there twice. But that buffalo chicken grilled cheese was to die for.
Yeah.
It was, and there are a few other things. You had the grilled cheese with the tomato, that big slice of Jersey tomato.
I had the mac and cheese with lobster the other day. Oh my gosh!
And then you get the bowl of soup, the tomato soup.
Oh my gosh!
It's like your mother made.
Yeah.
Get down to
crackers in there.
Yeah, man. Delicious. Get down to the Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company. When you get down there, say give the promo code A2D. Get 10% off whatever you buy in the store.
Entire meal, guys.
609-938-4534. It's on 8th and Ocean Avenue. Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company. Get down there and get 10% off with your promo code A2D.
Yeah, if you're down here for the week too, guys, they're on DoorDash.
You get DoorDash. Absolutely. We're up here on the boardwalk at All Campus. I like our new setup here, John. I like it a lot.
I absolutely love this setup. You're gonna see some people in the back, and you're gonna see a little bit of people because we got hats right behind us here. So you're gonna get some people reaching in and trying to try on some hats.
Maybe putting the little Maloix behind us.
Yeah, trying to get a little FaceTime in there.
Brian Blame checks in. He says, here's the thing. We have zero farm talent to make real moves.
Right.
Let's be real. Thank you, Clintac. By the way,
100% correct.
Clintac was just
horrible. Absolutely hard. Could be one of the worst GMs of my lifetime.
One of them. He ranks up there. There's a few others, but he ranks up there. But let's give Dombrowski look. Chuck Fletcher's been with the organization now for what?
2 years?
2 years, 2.5, 3 years. Dombrowski just got there, so Rome isn't built overnight. So we're going to have to wait and see the final product. But he has built 2 World Series rosters.
I get it. I mean, to me, it sounded like they were never going to go over that luxury tax. They just weren't going to go over it. You weren't going to get a big name splash. It wasn't going to happen. They made sure they stayed under that. And I don't know. We'll see in the offseason.
By the way, we're looking at the Phillies. Vince Velasquez has been removed from the starting rotation, and Anderson will replace him. You know what? Because did you have to? What are you saying, oh man? Whoa.
Listen,
what's that all about?
I'm
clapping. You're like shaking your head.
I hate, and I said it last week. I said it the week before. I hate taking a starting pitcher and taking him out and putting him in the bullpen.
John, he stinks.
I get it. Send him to the minors. Outright release them. Do something. Don't send them to the bullpen.
Here's the thing. Vince Velasquez has incredible stuff.
Absolutely.
His inconsistency is what's frustrating, correct?
Yes.
He stinks. Put him in a bullpen where he's only had to pitch 1 inning or 2 innings.
Don't make him a starter then. Put him in the bullpen.
Right.
Leave him in the bullpen.
You know
Don't
what?
Make him a starter.
Why did he move Vince Velasquez? No takers? Think about that, John.
I would assume so. I mean, you don't.
No,
No,
Brian. It's not Suarez. He's going to be replaced by Chase Anderson.
Chase Anderson
in the rotation.
Yeah.
So to answer that question,
who was a starter, then he was a bullpen guy. Same thing. This franchise, I feel like this organization is the only one that does that. It baffles me. We've been doing it now for 5 years.
All right, John. I'm gonna ask you a few questions. I want to ask you to respond. Right. Don't take too long to think about it.
Rapid
so
fire.
It's a semi rapid fire. Let's get the matchups tonight. Nola is 7-6, and he needs to start pitching well.
He's not pitching bad. He needs to be better though. But there's so many games that they given up that should.
Nola's last outing, he went 8 2/3 innings. He only gave up 1 run, struck out 9 against the Braves. So if he can build on that, and he's up against Brubaker, who's got like I said, his ERA is 4.67. So maybe let's score runs tonight. Yeah. All right, John, here we go.
Yeah.
What is the next team in Philadelphia to win a championship in their respective sport?
Sixers.
The Sixers. Yeah. Daryl Morey, he hasn't done anything yet. Chuck Fletcher's moving people. Dombrowski's make some trades. Howie Roseman's brought people in. Dombrowski hasn't done anything in the last.
We got the best player, Joel. Still has to be a best player.
He's the Joel Embiid is what you call your transformational or generational player.
Cornerstone. However.
So you need to surround him with. You need to surround him with players that'll complement him so that they can win the championship. But I got to tell you, John, I don't think the Sixers are the next team to win.
Who you got?
I mean, I think they're closest. Like if you look at when I say the closest, what I mean by that is if you look on paper,
right,
they're close. But I just don't think right now as that team is constructed, unless it all hinges on Ben Simmons, man. Right? Come on, John. You're a big Ben Simmons guy, but you can't sit there and defend him.
I think we could win with him.
Do you think after not taking that dunk that he'll ever be able to live that moment down?
No, that's why I think we'll trade him. But I do think you could win with him, though.
Brian also chimes in. He says, most inconsistent ace in Major League Baseball. I expect better from Nola. I think you and me and John and everybody up here in the Ocean City Boardwalk that likes baseball.
In the beginning of the year, I bet on the win Cy Young this year. Bad bet.
We're up here on the Boardwalk, Ocean City's Boardwalk, 1028 Boardwalk, all campus. Come on in, say hi. We're broadcasting live on A2D Radio in the Rant booth on all major platforms, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. We're on it all, Twitch TV, you name it, we're on it. And come on up and rant.
We do got our first rant.
We have a ranter?
We do have
Let's have him on. Let's bring him in. All right. And you come up to the Rant booth. Want to remind people when you get to Ocean City, make sure you stop in at the Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company. They've got a great menu down there, and they're at 8th and Ocean Avenue in Ocean City. The menu is loaded with delicious treats, delicious selections. Get down there now. I'm going to introduce and welcome into the Rant booth Jackson from Philly. How you doing, Jackson?
Good.
Now, Jackson, I noticed you have a TB hat on. Does that stand for Tampa Bay?
Yes.
Are you? But you are a Phillies fan.
Yes.
So you just like the hat?
Yeah.
Jackson, how old are you?
I'm 9.
You're what?
I'm 9.
You're 9. So what grade are you going into?
I'm going into 4th.
You're going into 4th grade. Great grade. Do you play Little League?
Yes.
So baseball, you really like baseball?
Yes.
Who's your favorite Philly?
D.D. Gregorius.
D.D. Gregorius. Why is that?
I think
he's having a horrible year.
Yeah, but I was at this game and I saw him make this amazing play, and everyone else was like, "Whoa!"
So D.D. Gregorius is not having a good year. You know, he's got I think he's got some health issues. Obviously, he's dealing with, but you know, I don't know if he's hurt, but he is just not playing well. But that's fine. You know, you can like who you like. My favorite Philly is JT Realmuto. And I also like Zach Wheeler. You like Zach Wheeler?
Yeah.
He's a great pitcher. What do you think about what the Phillies did? They brought in 2 new pitchers. One guy's in the bullpen, Ian Kennedy from the Texas Rangers, and the other one for the Texas Rangers is Kyle Gibson. Were you aware of those 2 trades?
Yes. I actually saw that Javier Baez got traded to the Mets.
Javier Baez, who's a shortstop, maybe that's fill in for Francisco Lindor, who happens to be injured at the present time. But the Mets are in first place. The Phillies trail the Mets by 3.5 games. Do you think the Phillies, with the trades that they made, do you think the Phillies can put themselves in a contention for a playoff spot?
Yeah.
Are you excited about that?
Yes.
Now you're only in 4th grade, so do you remember you don't remember the Phillies? I don't even think you were around when the Phillies won the World Series,
Against the Tampa Bay.
right? I will never. It's something that you'll never forget. Having your favorite team win the World Series is phenomenal. No, he was. No, I said he wasn't born yet. Yeah, he wasn't even thought of probably. But I'll tell you what, we think about the Phillies like when they win, the whole area, this whole area, everybody was wearing red, wearing Phillies hats, and it's very exciting around here. We're up here at the Rant booth on the boardwalk at All Campus in Ocean City, New Jersey. Come on in, talk sports with us. The Rant booth is up here for a reason. You can talk whatever you want to talk about. So, Jackson, what else do you want to talk about?
I don't know. I mean,
Well, the Philadelphia. What other sports you like?
basketball.
So, what do you think about the Philadelphia 76ers? Are they your favorite team?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Philadelphia 76er?
Matisse not.
Matisse Thybulle?
Yeah.
Good choice. I like him. He plays great defense, and he started to pick it up a little offensively, too. Did you watch the playoffs?
Yes.
So when the games came on, you and your dad, you get all excited, watch the game?
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun when your team's winning. How disappointed are you when they lose?
Really mad.
Do you think you care more about winning and losing than the actual players themselves?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, too. Mr. John Coyle, the owner here at All Campus, and I have said it several times, that it seems that the fans take it harder when they lose than the players. Except for Embiid. You like Joel Embiid? He's good. He's big. Have you ever seen him in person?
Yeah, he's like 7 feet.
He's huge. He's 7'2", I believe. That's a big guy. Brian Daly said, here's the thing about the Phillies and Dombrowski. He stuck with a team that Clintack and McPhail put together. There's no real prospects in the farm system that's going to bring any one major impact. Make a major impact. I happen to agree with that, Brian, but Dombrowski making some moves is better than no moves at all, and he's still trying to improve the team. We're here with Jackson from Philadelphia. He's in the Rant booth talking sports with us. And Jackson, what else is on your mind in Philadelphia sports?
Eagles.
And you know what? The Philadelphia Eagles completed their 4th day of the training camp. Have you been paying attention to the Eagles?
No.
You haven't watched in Sports Center or maybe Comcast Sportsnet where
sometimes
do the updates? That's what I watch. The Philadelphia Eagles went 4-11-1 last year. What do you think they're going to do this year?
I think maybe 9.
You think they can win 9 games this year?
Yeah.
Boy, I hope so. That would be good enough to win. That would be good enough to win the division if they can win. Do you like Jalen Hurts?
Yeah.
I think so, too. He played at Oklahoma. He also, before that, he played with Alabama. And if you could play in those 2 locations, you should be able to make it in the NFL. What do you think about that, Jackson?
Yeah, I think that's.
So, Jackson, what is your favorite sport is baseball?
Yeah.
How many Phillies games have you gone to?
4.
Did you have good seats?
Yeah.
Have you ever caught a foul ball?
Yes.
Yeah? I love it. I've caught a foul ball. I think 1 foul ball in my life, and it was a lot of fun. And I'll tell you what, when you get to the ballpark and you catch a foul ball, you'll never forget it. All right, Jackson, thank you so much for joining me here in the Rant booth. And let's go Phillies. You going to watch the game tonight?
Yeah.
All right, we got it on right here. There he is, Jackson. I want to say thank you. Just put them right there. Jackson, thank you for coming into the Rant booth right up here at All Campus on the Boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey. 1028 Boardwalk. Come on up. John has an incredible selection of hats here at All Campus. You can get in the Rant booth with me for 10 minutes, and you get 10% off your hat. You can't go wrong. It's a great concept. It's the Rant booth with me, Billy Schweim from 97.3 ESPN. Every Saturday night we're up here on the Boardwalk at All Campus where John has the greatest selection of hats. And now let's welcome into the Rant booth Sean from Mulligan Hill.
Hi.
What's up, man?
Hey, how are you?
So, Sean, what's your favorite sport?
College football.
And this is the right place to pick up a hat, man.
Yeah, I know.
He's got a huge selection.
I can see.
So, Sean, you want to talk about college football? I noticed you had Ohio State and Penn State on your favorite
Ohio
topics.
State's my favorite team. Yeah.
But you like Penn State as well?
No.
Okay,
No,
so you're Ohio State.
Yeah.
What did I see Penn State on there?
Ohio State.
Did it say /Penn State or no?
I don't know. It might have, but I'm not a Penn State
Okay,
fan.
so you're from Mulligan Hill, New Jersey? Why are you an Ohio State fan?
Well, my dad's from Ohio.
Okay.
And he moved to New Jersey when he was 10, and he's an Ohio State fan, so
Okay.
he passed it down to me.
So are you a big college football fan?
Yeah, I like.
Do you want to go to Ohio State?
Actually, no, because I want to commute. I'd prefer to commute, so I'm not probably going to go to Ohio.
Have you ever been to the Horseshoe?
No, I haven't. I hope to go there. Maybe.
Let me explain something to you, Sean.
Have you been there?
No, I have not been to that stadium, but I've been to several. I've been to several big college games. I've been to the Rose Bowl. I've been to 3 Orange Bowls.
Oh,
I've
really?
been to Army Navy games. I've been to I've been to Clemson. I've been to where else? Penn State. I've been to Florida. I've been. It's just
Florida University.
college football, the pageantry and the excitement, second to none.
Was Ohio State playing in any of those games?
Matter of fact, I saw Penn State play Ohio State in a whiteout up there in
really?
yeah, up there in Penn State, which was great.
What year?
I want to say 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. A friend of mine
Did Ohio State win?
No, Penn State won.
Oh, I know what year. 2016.
You might have been. A very good friend of mine is a referee in college.
Oh,
He's
really?
a college football referee. And he gave this is a funny story. He gave me tickets to the game, but he told me not to wear any particular. Not that I'm a big Penn. My stepdaughter went to Penn State, but he told me not to wear any paraphernalia from any of the schools because he gave me the tickets.
Yeah.
So he's worried about people looking at him. But the pageantry. Oh, you know where else I was? I was at the Coliseum to see the UCLA USC game.
What year?
1997, 1996, something like that.
Were they good?
I was at the Coliseum. Oh, it was great. The UCLA wore their powder blues, and USC had their white jersey with their yellow pants, and of course their orange hats. It was phenomenal. I'll never forget it. But I mean, when the band's playing, the team's running on the field, there is nothing like college football.
Yeah.
So football is your favorite sport?
Yeah, my favorite sport to watch. I like college football.
What do you like the Phillies? Do you like baseball?
I'm not that big.
You're not a big baseball fan?
Well, nah, I'm not that big of a baseball fan.
How about football or basketball?
I like college basketball better than the
Okay,
NBA.
so you seem to be a college guy.
Yeah, I am.
And what year are you in school?
Oh, I'll be going into 11th grade this year.
11th grade. What high school do you go to?
Clearview.
Clearview.
Yeah.
Okay, I grew up in Collingswood.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So did she. She grew up there.
Mom's from Collingswood?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my neighbor. Small world. Karen is okay, and she just unfortunately passed away not too. Sorry to hear that. How about that?
That's cool.
Did you know that? Did you know that I was from Collingswood? I mean, okay. Wow, that is so cool. How about that?
That is cool.
So, do you have any aspirations of maybe doing radio and television? Because you seem to be a natural.
I'm a natural? Probably not.
Well, I mean, people come in here sometimes and they don't project themselves, and you come on and you have a good demeanor. So you never know what could be in your future, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Talking sports. college sports. In today's media,
Yeah.
people are specialized, right? They talk college, a pro, and this, that.
Yeah.
But if you can be well-rounded and you can talk about it all, then you maybe, and you're entertaining and entertain people first, right?
Yeah.
But talking sports is always a lot of fun. You never run out of things to talk about.
Yeah, you don't.
You mean you have obviously Dad went to Ohio State.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't.
No,
Oh, he's from Ohio.
He went to Drexel.
Oh, you went to Drexel?
He grew up in Ohio and he moved when he was 10. But I think right before he moved.
Did you ever get a chance to go to the Horseshoe?
No.
No.
Neither of us have.
Yep, I've been Beaver Stadium is just when the whiteout. You say you don't like Penn State.
I've watched it on TV.
I'm telling you, you're in the stands for that. It's unbelievable.
I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So what about ice hockey? Like the Flyers?
I guess I'm kind of a Blackhawks
Right.
fan.
Oh, all right. Well, no. Hey,
But
listen.
I don't follow.
When I was growing up, I had two favorite teams. The Flyers, obviously, because I'm a Flyers fan, but my second favorite team in the NHL was the Blackhawks because I love their insignia.
Really?
I love the tomahawks on the sleeves. I think it's great.
Yeah, I don't really follow it that close.
Of course, hope we don't lose it.
Yeah.
Like the Cleveland Indians changed their name to the Cleveland Guardians. And by the way, that actually is pretty. That actually fits because the guardian of the roads. There's a guardian. He protects the roads in Cleveland. So that's a pretty interesting nickname to go to. They had it right there waiting for him.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, they're not as good as the Indians, though.
So who's your favorite college basketball team?
Ohio State.
So you're Ohio State.
Yeah.
Why don't you go to Ohio State?
It's too far.
Let's go to a dorm school. You don't want to commute. You want to get away from mom and dad.
Oh, really? Probably not.
No, yeah, Dad started to do the money thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a lot of money.
Yeah, but the experience. Listen, the experience that you get when you go away, second to none.
Really?
Yeah, because you learn how to grow up. You get away from mom and dad. Cut the purse strings and the umbilical cord, and you never know. Maybe be in radio and television one day.
Maybe.
All right, Sean.
Probably not.
Listen, man, thank you so much to come into the Rant booth. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Let's give a shout out to the Rudolphs down there in Collingswood. They're not in Collingswood anymore, but not anymore. Yep. So we're up here live on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey, in the Rant booth. We're up at All Campus 1028 Boardwalk. It's unbelievable. I think we have another ranter. Mason's in the house. Let's bring Mason up. Mason is from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. He wants to talk football and pros in specifically. So we're up here at the Rant booth every Saturday night throughout the summer, up here on the boardwalk at All Campus, broadcasting live on A2D Radio and all major platforms, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch TV. Come on up, rant with us in the booth, and talk about whatever you want to talk about. And let's welcome in Mason. Hey, what's up, dude? You're a big guy. Football? Guy. You play football?
Yeah.
What position?
My college is actually over there, Alvernia. I was an offensive lineman center.
Is that right?
Yep.
Alvernia. Yeah. Did you know that he had this hat in here?
No. My girlfriend came up to me with the hat, and I was like, what the heck?
How about that? Alvernia. Now, what's the logo or what's the mascot?
It used to be a Crusader, but now it's a Golden Wolf.
So if we do a segment, we're going to do it a little bit later called Stump the Schweiner. That's my nickname. Mm-hmm. Stump the Schweiner, where John and his employees bring up hats, and I got to guess what it is. I would have never gotten that one. Where's the college located?
Reading, Pennsylvania. It's their third year ever playing.
Okay.
So I was their first year startup school.
All right, Mason, so you want to talk football. Eagles are in camp. What do you think so far?
I'm kind of nervous. After the season, last season, I didn't think Wentz needed to go. Personally, I thought that was a coaching thing. I didn't think that was a player thing. I think Wentz is still a great quarterback. Sadly, he got that news, though, in the Colts training camp.
Ironically, perfect segue. Our poll question today is, should trading Carson Wentz, was that a right move for the Eagles, by the Eagles? Do you agree or disagree with that? You disagrry.
I disagree.
See, I have to disagree with you, Mason.
Really?
Yeah, because think about this. Now, we didn't, obviously you don't want anybody to get hurt, and you want Carson Wentz to play 75% of the snaps, but he has a propensity to get hurt. He's been hurt every year almost, but one. And he can't stay on the field. So Howie Roseman makes the trade, all right, because he gets a number one, a potential number one. But now, could you imagine if Carson Wentz was on the Eagles right now and he got hurt again going into camp this early? The Philadelphia faithful would be all up in arms right now.
So I don't think it was the right move to go right from Carson Wentz and then sign Joe Flacco.
Yeah, but Joe Flacco's your backup. Yeah. Jalen Hurts is your quarterback. And if Jalen Hurts, look.
Everybody has a chance to start.
Mason, he played for Alabama. He played for Oklahoma. He's got good pedigree.
He got benched by Tua.
That's right. But he also came back and won the national championship, too, that one year. Sure. So I'm telling you, I think we should give Jalen Hurts a chance. He's saying all the right things. He's lifting with the offensive lineman.
Oh, trust me, I don't.
You probably like that.
I love Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. I'm just worried that he's a young quarterback. He didn't have the best stats when he stepped in. He had 2 great games, and then it kind of got rocky there at the end again.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to hold the Redskins game against them. They threw the game. Yeah. Remember how much pressure? Yeah. Look at all the scrutiny the Eagles were under because they tanked the game.
I mean, yeah. I wish Eagles would go after Deshaun Watson.
We're broadcast. Well, I don't know about that, Mason.
Watson,
listen.
What the claim was that he was the Michael Jordan of NFL. I still think that.
He's got 22 cases against him. Until those cases, right? But you can't. But you can't until they are gone. Listen, you want to have that hanging over your head.
The Eagles are a second chance team. Look at Michael Vick. Everybody booed Michael Vick. I was the only Michael Vick supporter in all my friend group.
Guess what? I hate.
Now everybody loves him.
Guess
everybody
what?
Wanted his jersey.
Mason, I was a Michael Vick supporter, and I have a season ticket holder, and I will never forget walking into that stand. You had to walk through a gauntlet of animal rights protesters.
Oh yeah.
I don't care. I mean, look, I think everybody deserves a second chance in this country, and Michael Vick proved that he was worthy of it. He did his time. He paid his debt to society. Let's move on. But these cases haven't been adjudicated yet, and they haven't been cleared with the civil courts. So why would you want to get yourself invested in somebody you might not even have them play?
This is how I look at it. It was such a big story a while back. I talked about it all the time. All these sports radios also talked about it. But now that time's moved on, it's kind of getting pushed back. They're kind of figuring it out themselves without so much media coverage. So I think it's kind of cooled over to the point where he can move on with his
I don't think so. Like I said, these are civil
career.
Cases, Mason. They haven't been settled yet. So he's got that. Look, until that cloud has been moved and you got sunny skies, you can't bring somebody in. You can't with all this baggage. Can't do it.
I don't know. I mean, Eagles also have a brand new head coach. They need something. He can't just come in.
You just said you like Jalen Hurts. Why don't you want to give him a chance?
I don't think he's a starter yet. I mean, like I said, he had 2 great games.
I wouldn't even call them great, but I'm still willing to give him a chance.
Yeah, okay. I just would like him to sit more and get more practice time and then come in. And if not, have a good fighting chance. I mean, him against Joe Flacco.
Did Roethlisberger need a lot of practice time?
But Roethlisberger, again, we're talking about civil cases. Roethlisberger had that same situation.
Yeah, but he was already established in the NFL when that happened.
But so is Deshaun Watson. I mean, he's looked at.
Yeah, but he was already on the team. You know what I mean? He had already won a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? That happened 2 years after he won a Super Bowl.
I mean, but Super Bowl doesn't matter.
No, but I'm saying he had. Look, they've already invested in Roethlisberger when that happened. I mean, it would be like if Roethlisberger had just had that happen and then they wanted to trade him. You're not going to have people want to get involved with that. I just think that right now the Eagles are anti. Would I like to see Deshaun Watson on the team? Absolutely, but just not right now. Okay. You can't go out. You can't go
further in the future when everything's settled. You would like to see Deshaun.
But by that time, who knows what's going to transpire with Jalen Hurts?
That's true. So if you say if Jalen Hurts tanks this year. And all the civil.
Wait! Define tank. What do you mean by that?
He has a.
Not that he's tanking, but if he has a bad year.
Yeah, if he doesn't look like a quarterback that will get us into a playoff or winning the playoffs going further, and all the Deshaun civil cases have covered over, would you be okay with maybe giving up a guy like Ertz or
obviously Ertz is on the block. I'm actually surprised he's still here.
Yeah, I am.
I mean, let's face it.
Camp and I was surprised with that.
What do you think of Ertz blonde hair?
Yeah, I thought honestly when I looked at it, I had a double take. I was like, that's 96. That doesn't look like Ertz.
What are you trying to do? Change his identity so we don't know who he is?
Yeah, I don't think the blonde hair threw me off as much as he was in pads. And again, I'm still shocked that he's still on the Eagles. But I love Ertz.
And how about Dallas Goddard? He's in his the conditioning thing and he ran the wrong way. He failed his conditioning test
Did he
because
really?
he ran the wrong way.
I didn't see
What
that.
does he think? He's like Jim Marshall? Jim Marshall for the Vikings ran the wrong way? Hey, by the way, Mason, let me say, we have a sponsor on the show. It's Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company. If you haven't had an opportunity to get down there, it's right on the corner of 8th and Ocean Avenue.
My hotel's right on the corner.
Oh,
of it.
go in there. Listen, go to Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company. When you go there, when you make your order, use the promo code A2D.
Okay.
You get 10% off your order. But here's the best part about this. This food is delicious. This menu, John and I went in there. They became one of our sponsors. John and I went, I had the buffalo chicken grilled cheese. It was and I dipped it in blue cheese. It was phenomenal.
Oh, you're a blue cheese guy, not a ranch?
No, I did. No, I did have ranch too. And I had ranch. No, I'm sorry. I had ranch. It was unbelievable. But look at this menu here. I mean, they've got the chicken bacon ranch. They've got the chicken cheesesteak. All this on all grilled cheese. They really do a great job. They have the soups. They got soups going, chicken tenders. They got a kids menu. It's the Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company. Right here is the menu. Give them a call, 609-938-4534. How about this, John? Let me do this. For the first person that calls the Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company tonight, if you're watching on the stream, you go down there, show us your receipt that you went down there, and John will give you 12% off your hat. How about that, John? Is that good? Done. You go there, you come back here with your receipt that you purchased Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company. Show John your receipt, you get 12% off your hat. There you go. How about that, Mason?
That sounds great.
You just inspired us.
Inspired you?
Now, what about what other sports? You like football, but
Like football.
What else?
Baseball.
So are you a 4-for-4 guy? Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, and Eagles?
No, actually, I grew up with no basketball, so I kind of
But where are you from?
I'm from Lancaster.
All right, okay. So you're a little outside the
Grew
city.
up with Phillies. Grew up with the Eagles.
Sure.
No hockey in my family. I do like watching hockey, though. I don't really have a team. Basketball, again, I just like watching it. Actually, basketball, I was rooting for the Suns to win it all, and I bet on them that they would beat the Bucks, my friends, and now I got to get a Bucks logo tattoo on my leg.
Oh, no way. Really?
I
No.
2-1, Suns up.
Oh, you should have made said I'll shave the beard or something.
It was 2-1, Suns up, and I was like, Giannis was like hurt. I was like, I'll bet on the Suns. Suns will win it. And no,
man, no way.
Yep.
Hey, we're broadcasting live here on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey at all campus. Come on up. Sit in the Rant booth with me. Talk sports. Get 10% off your hat, your purchase. Any hat in the store. 10 minutes with me. 10% off. Green Bay Packers. Let me see. Brett Favre. Is he going to be Brett Favre? I mean, Aaron Rodgers. What did I say? Brett Favre? How about that?
Aaron Rodgers.
I'm showing my. Would that be here? All right. He wants him home. All right. See, that's cool about John's store, Mason. You got all these hats. You got all different kind of fans in here.
Alvernia, like I said, only has their first ever year football like 3 years ago, and they already have an Alvernia hat. That's
wild. All right, so I don't know if you've been paying attention to the Phillies made some trades today or yesterday. Is it enough to propel these team into the playoffs?
I'm sorry, say that again.
The Phillies made a couple big couple moves yesterday.
Yeah,
is it enough to propel them? Secondary. I don't know if they're big. Is it enough to get them into the playoffs? Remember, they're 3.5 games behind the Mets. The Mets they actually bolstered their roster a little bit by getting Javier Baez. So Braves improved themselves with they got a reliever, a closer. But did the Phillies do enough, you think, Mason?
After going to see the Phillies game about 2 weeks ago, Saturday or last week Saturday, and they lost 15-3.
Oh, you were there.
Yes, I had. They lost 15-3. They had their backup shortstop or third baseman pitching.
Yeah,
8 runs in the
Torreyes.
Yes, last 2 innings. Yeah, I don't think the Phillies are there yet. I think, and it's sad because they have Hoskins, they have Bryce, they have Ramuto, they have all these big names, and they're kind of just.
They're miring in mediocrity.
Yeah,
they're mired in mediocrity.
We have a great batting line. Oh, we also have McCutcheon. Now he's not in his prime anymore.
He's got 20 home runs already. That's unbelievable.
He's still great. And I just think that because of our bullpen, they're kind of. I wish we were more strict on our bullpen, but
All right, Mason. Let's get back to football real quick before we let you roll. Give me your prediction on how many wins the Eagles are going to get. The over and under in Vegas is 6. What say you?
After I have to look at their schedule again, I'm gonna say
one of the easiest schedules in the league.
Yeah, I know. Which I'm kind of happy with after their performance last year. I'm gonna say over 500 definitely. I'm gonna say they're gonna go 10 wins.
So you're saying 10-7 because there's no 500 anymore unless you go 8-8.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Unless you go 8-8-1, right?
Wow. I would go 10 or 11 wins.
Wow.
I think they're gonna win the division.
Wait a second, Mason. Now you're going to sit here longer with me.
Oh.
Because if they get 11 wins, they win the division, and that means Jalen Hurts played well. And you still want Deshaun Watson after that?
Oh, absolutely. I still think.
Oh, dude.
Listen, Eagles can play well.
You can't have it. You can't say that.
Their O-line right now. If their O-line stays healthy, now they weren't.
That's a big if. Because you know what? Brandon Brooks is already hurt. Is already off. Salomalo's hurt. He's not going to miss significant time. So you can't. You can't.
You know what the Eagles need to do? They need to start trading their sports staff right there. Their what is that?
The medical staff.
Yeah, they need to start trading those people right now. It's crazy. We got Deshaun Jackson. Everybody went crazy. I did not like it.
Well, you know what? He had been
back, got hurt.
They rolled it, but Mason, they rolled it. Let's face it, they rolled the dice with him. They knew he was.
Eagles do this thing. Eagles do this thing every couple years. They bring back a big name. Everybody gets crazy, gets hyped for them, and they do nothing. It's just like Cobb with the Packers right now. They brought back Cobb, and I think he's going to do nothing with them too. They're wasting Aaron Rodgers' career too.
So, you said you play football?
I do.
What position you play?
I played center.
Center. How about Landon Dickerson, man? He kind of looks like Landon Dickerson a little bit. He's got that Landon Dickerson look, John. He's got that Landon Dickerson look. He's huge. That's
Jason
awesome.
Kelce
You played center.
Jason Kelce was my big inspiration.
Jason Kelce came into the story here.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Really? That's awesome.
All right, Mason. It was really enjoyable having you in the Rant booth. I really appreciate it, man. Check it out. You can always see the replay of this anytime you want, man.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks a lot. We're up here at All Campus on the Boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey, talking sports with you in the Rant booth sponsored by A2D Radio on all the major platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch TV. Come on up and talk sports with me, Billy Schweim from 97.3 ESPN. We're having a lot of fun. John, Mason, that was a good little spurt of guests, and we got all kind of opinions there.
Yeah, I absolutely love listening to Mason.
Mason was good so far. And how about that used to be my neighbor? Yeah,
she said that.
I don't think how about that? We're broadcasting live here on the Boardwalk. We got a Sixers fan just walking by here. Come here, man. Let me talk to you. Let's get him in. Come here. Come on. Let's talk. Come on over here. Give him the headset. I want to talk to him. He's all Sixered up. I want to talk. What's your first name? What's your first name? Sutan. All right, Sutan. Welcome into the Rant booth with Billy Schweim. The reason why I got you in here, you're all Sixered up.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
The Sixers, it's been a bone of contention with John and I. Big Ben Simmons guy.
Yeah.
I'm not. My patience is worn out with him. I want him to go. What say you?
The guy just needs some confidence. You know, few years in the league, he still just don't have the confidence yet. You know, he.
But how long does it take you to get confidence in this league?
Yeah, I agree with you. But I mean,
were you a big Ben Simmons fan?
I like Ben Simmons, but again, I just feel like he needs confidence. I mean, if you look at
how do you get that confidence, Sutan?
I don't know. You look at a guy like Giannis, he go to the free throw line, miss air ball 2 in a row, but the next play down the court, he's driving to the rim strong, trying to get either a foul or get the points. And Ben Simmons just needs the same mentality.
Sutan, one thing I don't think he's going to be able to escape the fact that he didn't take that dunk when he had that opportunity, passed it off the thigh ball, and he didn't make it. And then he missed the foul shots.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That play and talk about it every day at work. That was terrible.
So when you go to work, do you guys all talk sports?
Every day.
Yeah. I used to work at U.S. Airways at Philadelphia International Airport. We always had the break rooms. And I'm telling you, guys used to get in heated debate. I can only imagine what the conversation is like now with the Sixers getting eliminated by the Hawks. But how upset were you? How let down were you that the Sixers were eliminated by the Hawks?
Extremely let down. I definitely agree. We should have been at least to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think we had a red carpet road right to the finals.
Yeah, man.
And we didn't capitalize on the opportunity.
You talk about a generational player. Joel Embiid's your generational player.
He's the best.
And they got to get like maybe Damian Lillard, maybe a Bradley Beal. Is general manager Morey, is he going to pull the trigger soon?
I hope so. I just hope that he don't feel like that he won't be able to get the return that he won on Ben Simmons and agree to take somebody like Jonathan Simmons or James Ennis.
I'll tell you what, man. With the Flyers making all the moves they made in the last week, with Dombrowski to the Phillies made their moves, you would think that Daryl Morey would have be under a little maybe pressure to do something, and for him to stay pat shows a little discipline.
Yeah.
But maybe he doesn't see value in anything that anybody's offering.
Right. Like I said, I just hope that he don't accept mediocre trades for Ben Simmons.
Who's the next Philadelphia sports team to win their respective championship?
Hopefully the Philadelphia 76ers.
That's what John said. The owner of the business here at All Campus, John Coyle, when we were up here talking, I asked him that question. I wanted to pose it to you, and he said the Sixers too. I think if you look on paper, they might be the closest, but for some reason, I just don't know. I don't have that feeling. I'm not saying the Phillies, Eagles, or Flyers either, but I'm willing to see what Jalen Hurts is going to do for the Eagles as camp just started. Look, he's saying the right things.
Right.
He seems to have the support of the offensive line. He's lifting weights with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, look, one thing, Sitan, that you can't teach is leadership.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? And if he has that innate ability, that innate leadership quality, I think this team, the over and under 6 in Vegas on the wins, but they could go 10.
NFC East is a wide open division. I think the Eagles could definitely take that division and get into the playoffs this year.
Satan, so where did you say you're from?
Philadelphia.
Oh, you're from Philadelphia? Do you get down to the Wells Fargo Center to see the Sixers at all?
Yeah, I take her about 2-3 times every season.
Is that your daughter right over there?
Yeah.
And do you like basketball? You like to go to those games? There's nothing like being in the crowd. When they're doing well, people, waving the towels and everything. And I had Pat Croce on my show on 97.3 ESPN a few weeks back, right before he rang the bell.
Yeah.
And that was, to me, bringing him back and having him ringing the bell. It's just such a shame that they couldn't win that series, man.
Yeah, it was complete letdown. I was actually on vacation with my family in Florida, and we was watching the game. That put a big damper on my vacation the rest of the trip.
Well, it looks like you're on another vacation here in Ocean City. I want to thank you so much.
All right.
We pulled you off the boardwalk to come talk with me. We really appreciate it, man. All right, there's Satan from Philadelphia. He came up to the Rant booth, talk a little sports. We're up here on the boardwalk at All Campus in Ocean City, New Jersey, 1028 Boardwalk. Come on up, talk sports with us. It's the Rant booth. There's a multitude of things to talk about, including the Phillies, who just went 1-2-3 to start off the first. And now the Pirates are going to go. They're going to get the chance to bat. And if you look at their lineup, that's a bad lineup. How did we lose to the Pirates last night?
One hit. I don't get it.
Nola, he's got to come out last outing for Aaron Nola. He went 8 2/3 innings. He only gave up 1 run. So let's see if he can build off that. He's 7-6 with a 4.37 ERA, which is a little inflated for him. But he's got innings and he's got a lot of strikeouts, 140 strikeouts, John. It's up there.
You know what I would like to go back and see is the inning that he gets pulled. He leaves runners on base. I would love to know how many our bullpen has given up on him for that.
Well, you mean inherited runners?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a stat, and I'm sure it's low.
Right.
Because
you think it's low?
I think it's high because the bullpen hasn't been able to get anybody out.
Right.
I mean, you're talking about a team that has blown 23 saves this year.
Absolutely.
Now, maybe the acquisition of Ian Kennedy might be able to help solidify this team.
Does he move into the ninth inning?
But is it enough? Yeah, I think so. He's got 16 saves, John.
Okay.
I mean, anything's better. Well, I like Ranger Suarez, but is he an everyday closer?
I don't think so.
He's got a 93-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah,
I think you got to have somebody with a little bit more gas, right?
I agree.
Absolutely.
And I don't know. I know Kennedy, when he was young with the Yankees, was like a stud. And then he went through some injury problems. They moved him to the bullpen. And he's been real serviceable, throughout his career. But I don't know his stuff. I don't know offhand what he throws.
By the way, I like those Pirate unis.
Love the Pirates.
I love the Pirates uniforms.
Love them, yeah.
Just can't stand the Pirates. When I think of the Pittsburgh Pirates, I think of We Are Family. With Willie Stargell, Bill. Oh my God, Bill Russ, not Bill Russell.
M-word, right?
But Manny Sanguillen, Matlack.
Well, you're,
I mean,
you're a little bit older
yeah,
than me.
Willie Stargell.
Yeah.
I mean, they had some
I
great.
know the Bobby Bonillas and
Kent
the
DeColfie, Kent DeColfie, but they didn't win like the the Pirates in the '70s were unbelievable.
Right.
I mean, they had a lineup. Let's see. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. I used to love the Pirates, not love them, but I mean love playing against them because they had some great names.
Yeah.
And now it's escaping me some of these names. I'm on the spot here.
Well, we have a little lull in the ranters. Do you want to do our segment here? You want to do?
Yeah, let's bring it up. Let's do it. Stump the Schweiner. We do it every Saturday night. We're up here on the boardwalk at all campus. We're broadcasting live on A2D Radio, all the major platforms: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch TV, Facebook. Come on up, talk sports with us. Rant. You 10 minutes with me, you get 10% off your hat.
Yes, you do.
Anything in the store.
Anything.
And by the way, we're sponsored tonight, as we are each and every Saturday night, by the Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company. John and I went in there last week. We had lunch, and I'm telling you what, the menu is to die for. 609-938-4534. I also put that out tonight that if you call tonight and give your promo code of A2D, bring the receipt up to John. He'll give you 12% off your next purchase.
Yes, I will.
All right? Does that include cornhole game, anything? 12%. You can't beat that with a stick. Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company is located at 8th and Ocean Avenue in Ocean City, New Jersey. If you like grilled cheese like your mom used to make, this is where you want to go. This is the spot. And actually, I'm kind of getting hungry.
I'm starving.
I would,
right now.
if I had the ability to just get up and go, I'd go right to the grilled cheese. All right. It's that time. I don't know if Ralph's going to be in on this.
You popping in?
You popping in, Ralph?
Yeah, I'll pop in.
There you go.
We're going to show Ralph first? You're going to show me first as I see it coming.
Yeah.
I won't guess it until Ralph. I'll let Ralph guess first.
All right.
Let me see it. All right, this one's
easy.
This is an easy one, Ralph. I got it. You can show it, Ralph.
And this is all college. All right,
guys? All right.
All college.
Oh, Stanford.
Very good.
There you go. Easy
Very good.
one. All right, now
easy. I know this one.
You do?
I think
this
so.
This one's a little tricky. I don't think Ralph will get this one.
I think he will. Ralph's tough to beat.
Oh, SMU.
Hey! Very good, Ralph. We're 2 for 2.
No way you get this one.
Okay.
Let's see.
Is it Tennessee State?
What is it?
Tennessee State.
Tennessee State.
Oh!
Correct.
Tennessee State.
Now, if you get this
you know what I was going to say? Townsend.
No, Townsend, no. No, Townsend.
Townsend State University?
Yeah.
All right, my bad. Good job, Ralph. Here we got another one.
If you guys get this one,
20% off.
I'm sending you a hat.
He'll send you the hat itself.
One you want, buddy.
Oh, that's Drake University.
No, it is
Let
not.
me see.
It's not?
No, it is not.
Wow.
It is close to that, but it is not.
Loyola.
No.
No, they're brown, right?
Yeah.
They're brown.
One more guess, Ralphie. Don't go looking it up. No Google.
No, I'm not. I don't know, dude. I was so
I don't know.
confident
I'm
with Drake.
stumped on that one, too.
St. Louis.
St. Louis. What's their mascot? What is that?
Honestly,
Devil?
I don't know.
I think I know what this one is.
This is a local.
Local?
This is a local.
Westchester.
There it is.
I don't think I would have gotten that one.
And this one is
kind of easy, I think.
Yeah, this one's pretty easy.
Oh, Xavier.
There you go.
Good job, Ralph.
That was it.
I think we
got
one stump.
Yeah,
I got stumped twice.
Good.
I got stumped twice.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tennessee State.
How about that? All right, Ralph, you're really
Ralph, you did
really
good
up on his college teams, and that's unbelievable. We've got another ranter coming in.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait. We've been having some great guests tonight. Let's keep the ball rolling with this. We're up here on the boardwalk at all campus, 1028 Boardwalk, Ocean City, New Jersey. Come on up, rant with us. Come on up here and rant in the rant booth. We got a lot to talk about. We got the Eagles are completed their 4th day of training camp. We got the Phillies against the Pirates are watching right now as we watch people stroll by all campus up here on the boardwalk, 1028 Boardwalk in Ocean City. Come spend 10 minutes with me. Get 10% off your hat. And let's welcome in Scott to the rant booth. What's up, Scott?
What's going on?
Are you a big Sixers fan?
Huge.
All right, well, we just had another Sixers fan in here. And Scott, very disappointing to get early exited by a team the Atlanta Hawks, who I thought everybody thought we were gonna not have a cakewalk, but at least maybe dispose of them in 6. It just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, I thought Atlanta would get maybe 1-2 games the most.
I had the Sixers in 5, but you know what's amazing to me? We've as Sixers fans, we've been told that that Ben Simmons is a generational player. He's a transformative player, and he made all these All-Star teams. And here's Trae Young comes in, doesn't make the All-Star team, but he's one of the reasons why the Hawks beat us.
Oh, he's better than Simmons.
So what's that say for the people the supposed people that know about basketball?
Yeah,
They're trying to tell you and me, that Ben Simmons is better than Trae Young? I didn't look that way to me.
No, they look at some of the things that Simmons does, which is impressive defensively, the athleticism. But at the end of the day, if you are that big of a liability as a shooter, you crush your team. They're 4-on-5 every possession, especially in crunch time.
I think you're old enough to remember Ricky Waters for Who for What.
100%.
I don't think Ben Simmons will ever be able to put that dunk. The lack of taking that dunk, that'll always be forever ingrained in Philadelphia sports lore. He's going to carry that for the rest of his life, especially if he returns. You think he's going to be able to return as a Sixer and play?
I think it's a problem for the Sixers because he should not return. He's going to go through hell if he does return, and they're trying to get rid of him, but they're not going to just give him away.
Yeah, I think that's a good point you make, because after we saw what the Flyers did, Chuck Fletcher making all his moves, and then the Phillies, bringing in Ian Kennedy and Kyle Gibson, trying to bolster their pitching staff, and for Darryl Morey, he just had the draft, he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I think it could be a little frustrating, but I think the reason why he's not getting any value in return.
Yeah, he's asking for a lot right now.
Well, do you blame him?
I don't blame him.
No, I don't blame
he's
either.
Got 4 years left on his contract, right? So you're not.
And he's got a max contract.
And he's got a max contract, yeah. So the Sixers have a tough job ahead of them.
So Scott, you're from Philly. To get an opportunity to get down to the Wells Fargo Center to cheer on the Sixers?
You know what? I haven't been to the Wells Fargo Center since the Iverson era, actually.
Is that right?
Well, they were horrible after Iverson, right?
Yeah.
And they've really only.
Well, that's what perpetrated the tank, right?
Correct.
I mean, I don't know how you feel about the tank. Mm-hmm. I'm not a proponent of it. I mean, to me, do you have to lose for 3 years straight and be 10-win team? Or can you find a general manager that has some gravitas and knows the sport, knows the game, and maybe cut that tank time in half and put out I have a cousin and a friend of mine that buy these season tickets at an exorbitant cost to go see what?
Garbage, yeah.
Garbage.
Yeah. Well, in retrospect, I'm starting to go more against the tank. I was a proponent of it at the time, but the execution of it was just
right. And the people that are proponents of the tank have moved the goalpost a little bit. They say, I'm on 90. I have my show, The Locker Room, on 97.3 ESPN, and we have a few commentators that are proponents of the tank, and now they changed the goalpost by saying, the tank was just to get you interested in watching the Sixers again. No, it's not. It was for you to win a championship.
It's all about a chip. And if they do win a chip, you're going to hear everybody saying, it worked. And I guess technically they'll be correct. But I think the Sixers are pretty far away from a chip, actually. I think all they have is Joel Embiid.
I disagree with that a little bit in the sense that they have they have Tobias Harris, and they do have Dwight Howard. I mean, he's getting up there in years. He's a good role player. He did some bonehead things down the stretch with his attitude, getting technicals. I get it, but he gives that almost like Detroit-esque type of toughness that a basketball team needs.
Correct, but to win a chip, you need 2 to 3 high-level players.
Danny Green, Seth Curry,
over the hill.
Steph Curry.
Good, not great. Like, they need to do something to bolster their roster, or they're not going anywhere. I don't think.
I posed this question to a few ranters, including John, the owner of All Campus here. By the way, we're up here at All Campus, 1028 Boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey. Come on up, rant with me for 10 minutes. Get 10 minutes off your hat. Who's the next Philadelphia sports team to win a championship?
Ooh, great question. Can I say nobody?
Well, that would be a first, because everybody's like, I want to pick somebody. But, you know what?
if you forced me to answer that, I would probably have to say the Eagles, but I don't have really any confidence.
No, I don't. Look, I like where the Eagles. I'm not a big Howie Roseman fan, but I will got to give credit where credit's due. He's made some additions to this team defensively.
Yeah.
A couple draft picks in one particular, Devontae Smith. Yeah. I like the direction that this team is like on paper going.
Yep.
Now they just got to execute.
Correct. And their coach, too. Coaching is big in football.
Yeah, man.
So what's that guy
do you like the enthusiasm that he instills?
Sometimes it's a little cheesy.
Yeah.
A little over the top.
I don't know how that's going to play if they start losing or something doesn't go right with it. You never know if you have a disgruntled player or something. That rah-rah thing works well in the beginning, but how long will it last?
Exactly. Whatever the results are. If the results are good, then it's like, oh, the rah-rah stuff is great. If the results are bad, it's like, get him out of here. It's not working. So we'll see.
Over and under is 6 in Vegas on the wins. What say you?
I'm going to go over.
I'm going to go over too. I think 8. I think 8 is realistic for this team. Figure if you go 4-11-1, and then you can improve to 8 wins. Yeah. I'll take that. And that could possibly win the division in an NFC East. That's horrible.
Yep. Yeah, it is a trash division.
Hey, we're up here on the boardwalk at All Campus, 1028 Boardwalk. We're in the Rant booth. It's a cool concept. John, the owner here, came up with this. Hey, let's get people, pull them off the boardwalk to talk sports because everybody has opinions.
I'm enjoying it.
And you get to go back and look at yourself. Maybe you missed your calling. You could have been a radio and television.
I give you a lot of credit for what you do, actually.
Thank you. I don't know if you have an opportunity, but I have a radio show on 97.3 ESPN called The Locker Room every Saturday and Sunday. Today we had Flyers general manager Chuck Fletcher on. And I said, Chuck, you know what? I really admire you saying, look, I've had enough of mediocrity. I've had enough of this team just not underachieving, not playing up to their capabilities. We're not going to stand pat. I'm not going to stand for this. And boom, he blew it up, and I like what he did.
Yeah. So you're talking about hockey?
Yeah, we're talking about the Flyers.
So hockey's like my least favorite.
All right, but you don't have to actually like the sport to see as a Philadelphia. You live in Philly, just turn on the news and say, hey, look, he's setting the tempo. Maybe Dombrowski or maybe Morey can say, look what he did.
Yeah.
These sports are a creature of habit, right? Yeah. They mimic each other.
Sure.
So.
Well, and Daryl Morey is the type of guy to make moves. He does not sit on his hands.
No.
Morey does things.
I like the general manager. Let's be patient. I think patience is a virtue here. Who knows what could possibly happen? I think Ben Simmons' time in Philadelphia is up.
100%.
You agree with that?
Yeah. He's got to go. And once he goes, then you need a point guard. You still need shooting. So they have a lot on their plate. They really have to reshape this team if they want to be able to get – I mean, they haven't even gotten to the Eastern Conference Finals yet. So they got some work ahead of them.
So, Scott, I want to let you guys know I don't know how long you're going to be in town for, but we're sponsored tonight. We have an advertiser, Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla, located at 8th and Ocean Avenue in Ocean City. If you like grilled cheese like your mom used to make, this place is to die for. And when you go in there, just say A2D Radio. Use the promo code A2D. Right. You get 10% off your. Now, I had the buffalo chicken. It was unbelievable. It was like you dipped it in the ranch. It was unbelievable. It was great. Go down there. Use the promo code. They're located at 8th and Ocean Avenue in Ocean City. And if you go today or tomorrow, and you bring if you're in town, and you bring your receipt back, he'll give you 12% off any hat in here.
Really?
Yep.
All right.
So listen, Scott, it was a pleasure having you on. I really appreciate it. Let's go Sixers, and we'll keep our eye on Daryl Morey.
Dare I say trust the process?
All right. That was Scott from Philadelphia. And I'll tell you what, we've had some great ranters tonight in the Rant booth. We're up here at the Boardwalk in Ocean City, 1028 Boardwalk in Ocean City, all campus, powered by A2D Radio. We're on all major platforms. We're on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, TV. Come on up. Talk sports with me, Billy Schweim from 97.3 ESPN. Every Saturday, we're up here on the Boardwalk talking sports. What else is better to do on a Saturday night in Ocean City? You're on the Boardwalk, get yourself a slice of pizza, go on a couple rides, and come talk sports. And let's welcome into the Rant booth. Is it Sammy? What's up, Sammy?
Nothing.
Sammy, you're a big hockey guy. You play ice hockey? And you're from Binghamton, New York. I've been to Binghamton, I think, twice. And I guess you're here on vacation?
Yeah.
All right, before we get into sports talks, have you been on the rides?
Not yet.
Not yet. Got to get to the rides because Playland's right behind us. They got some great rides back there. All right, Sam, you want to talk about hockey? Who's your favorite hockey team?
Washington Capitals.
You're an Ovechkin fan. Not me. You're a Flyers country. You know that, right? Philadelphia Flyers are the team in this area, and the Philadelphia Flyers general manager Chuck Fletcher just made some big trades, and I think the Flyers are going to get a lot better. What do you think?
No.
No, you don't think the Flyers are going to be a good team this year?
No.
So you think the Capitals are going to be a good team?
Yes.
How did you become if you're from Binghamton, New York, how did you become a Washington Capitals fan?
Because Ovechkin.
Because Ovechkin.
Yeah.
Ovechkin is a very dynamic and great player. I think he could have broken some records if maybe the COVID didn't slow everybody down a little bit. I don't know how much time he has. Ovechkin's I think he's about 36 years old. He's getting up there. Who else do you like on the Washington Capitals?
TJ Oshie.
Yeah, listen. TJ Oshie won my heart when he played in the Olympics. And he won I think it was a shootout. I will never forget that as long as I live. Are you interested in the Olympics right now? Have you been watching the Olympics?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Olympic sport?
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding. We got a nice skateboard park here in Ocean City. My nephew skateboard. They are really good. They got the a bevel, I guess you call it. Do you ever skateboard on one of those things?
No.
No. Do you say you play ice hockey?
I play on a travel team.
You play on a travel team? What position do you play?
Center.
Now, center, when you play center, you got to play both ends of the ice. You got to be able to check. You got to be able to pass the puck, see the ice, keep your head up. Your coaches tell you to keep your head up?
Yeah.
You know why? You don't want to do what Eric Lindros did back in the day. He had his head down and he got wiped out by Scott Stevens. And he never got up. You got to keep your head up. Plus, you can see the ice. How many goals do you have?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know how many goals? You got to know your goal total. So tell me what do you like about ice hockey? Why is ice hockey your favorite sport?
Because I like being able to hit people.
Is that right? Here's a guy after my own heart. I like the physical aspect of ice hockey, checking and banging and the physical play. I like. You like that too, huh? I like it. The Flyers could use some of those, especially against the Washington Capitals. So does Dad like Washington? Who's your dad's favorite team?
The Flyers.
Hey, there you go.
Just because my brother likes.
So what happens when the Flyers and the Capitals play in your house?
There's a couple.
Do you jump on Dad and pretend you're giving him noogies in the corner?
Well, my brother likes the Flyers, so it's more about jumping in my brother's shoes.
No. Oh, is that right? So how are you a fast skater?
Yes.
Got to be fast. Wayne Gretzky was he changed the whole game back in the day. You know who Wayne Gretzky is, right? Yeah, he's number 99, the greatest hockey player. But I got to say, Ovechkin, had he stayed on that path, I think he would have been making he still might break with the goals record, right? I think the goals. Yeah, 90 more goals.
That's why I don't like Wayne Gretzky, because I want Ovechkin.
Yeah, but see, records are made to be broken, right? So Ovechkin is chasing Wayne Gretzky, but here's the thing. He's Russian. I don't want him to break the record. What other sports do you like?
Lacrosse, football, and basketball.
Who's your favorite football team?
Cleveland Browns.
Ah, Baker Mayfield. All right. Who's your favorite baseball team?
I don't play baseball.
You don't play, but do you watch it at all? No, so you're lacrosse. And how about basketball? There's no basketball in Binghamton, is there?
Lakers.
You like the LA Lakers? You don't like LeBron James, do you?
I do.
Wow. Well, I got to tell you, the Los Angeles Lakers do have a following. When I was in high school, I went to Collingswood High School. When I was in high school, the Los Angeles Lakers used to practice in our gymnasium when they came to town. So that was really cool back in the day. I get to see Magic Johnson and Michael Cooper and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and that was a lot of fun. I'll never forget it. But, hey, growing up playing hockey, there's nothing like it. Sammy, thanks so much for coming in the Rant booth. We really appreciate it. Check it out. You can watch the replay of this on A2D Radio and all the major platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch TV, Instagram. You got it all. All right, man. There he is. He likes the Washington Capitals. But I'll tell you what, I do like TJ Oshie. He's one of my favorite hockey players in the league. And thank you for coming in. We really appreciate it. We have Paint Chilwaukee Groupfield.
Are we trying to read some comments here?
Well, yeah, let's go to some comments. Kings have Tristan Thomas. Awesome. Lillard, Nusek is out. Blazers turn camera around once in a while.
I don't understand.
Okay, we got some Pitt at TB on ESPN. Montreal, Buffalo, Sabre, October 14th. He's all right. Chiming in with some stuff.
Yeah.
We have the our A2D Rant booth poll question of the day, and we're going to get back to that. Is trading Carson Wentz the right move by the Eagles? Do you agree or disagree with that statement? It's the Rant booth up here on the boardwalk at All Campus. We're at All Campus every Saturday night, going live.
Yeah,
watching people go by, John.
Have we had any disagrees to that? Am I the only one?
You're the only one.
I'm the only one.
You're like Charlie Brown.
Man.
You're like the guy, remember Schoolhouse Rock? Hooray, I'm for the other team.
Yeah.
That's you, John.
Apparently. I'm on an island all by myself. But I will stay there. I still will stay there. I don't think the value is there for the trade. Now, I'm not disagreeing the move of him. I don't think the value.
Well, in hindsight, now that he's hurt, Carson Wentz, trade looks like unbelievable.
I don't buy the trade because if he stays, I don't buy that he gets hurt. I don't.
It does. So
maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't.
It doesn't matter. He still got hurt. So if he was in Philadelphia, he'd have been hurt. If he's in,
that's not true.
He's hurt, but he is hurt, right?
He is hurt.
So if he didn't get traded, he still would have been hurt.
No,
why not?
Because it's a different
timeline.
Okay.
See, I disagree, and that's all right. Agree to disagree because I disagree with you, John. You're wrong.
Of course, I'm wrong about a lot of things.
But you know what? You're right about this concept. Having us up on the boardwalk every Saturday night in the Rant booth.
We just had about 20 people lining up in front, just watching right there. That was awesome.
And the Phillies are in the third inning. They can't hit this pitcher
again.
They're making this guy look like Cy Young
again.
Here's Didi Gregorius batting 206, 8 home runs,
8 homers.
He just doesn't look like himself.
Yep.
And how much time do you give somebody like that? Look at that swing.
You give him 2 years because that's what we got him for.
Well, we don't have to. I mean, they
what are you going to do?
If I would let him walk after next year, after this year. Look at this guy. He's got a mullet. Who is he trying to bring back the mullet?
Pitching a gem. What so on top of the poll question, I got another little avenue I wanted to travel down. Since Carson Wentz was moved out of here, but he kind of verbally said he wanted to leave.
Right.
What other Philadelphia sports athlete who didn't want to come to our city or wanted to leave our city irked you the wrong way?
You know what? I'm going to go back. One guy that did not want to come here that it irked me because I don't know why he didn't want to come here was J.D. Drew.
J.D. Drew was my number one.
I don't know why. What did he have against Philadelphia?
I have no idea.
It's not like we're like Pittsburgh or another city
we're a big market. Yeah.
We're a big market. We have we've had championships. We have a historic rich tradition, historical tradition. We've had Hall of Famers in every sport. The media coverage,
the stadium.
The media coverage. You're going to make money here.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get why. Who's your other one, John?
Look
at this punt. Look at this play.
Safe.
Oh! Jankowski.
He looks safe.
He looks safe. They're going to have to review that one, John.
But the two of them, one another Philly, Scott Rowland.
He wanted out.
And I hate it.
Well, you know what? Because when you bring that up, that's good. He couldn't take the heat.
He could not take the heat when he was doing bad.
And in Philadelphia,
bad.
Yeah, he's out. Good call.
Was he?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. Watch this. You'll see.
Oh, yeah. That's a heck of a first baseman play right there. The old ball flip.
That's a base hit. No! What a catch!
Man, that's why we can't get any hits right there.
Look at this. That. Is that unbelievable? Making this guy Brubaker with a mullet look like he's a Cy Young.
No
Cy Young.
No hits through 3 again.
Unbelievable. Hey, we're broadcasting live up here. We're having a lot of fun watching the people walk by. We're up here on the boardwalk at all campus. And what
was your Scott Rowland? You were going.
No. Well, I said if you're going to play in Philadelphia, you better come with a tough skin.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You better, you get that new skin. You put that on. You just paint it all over your body.
But just turn the media phone off. Don't even watch the media because you're going to get killed.
Could you imagine Scott Rowland playing in Philadelphia with social media?
Oh my gosh, he would have cried every night. But so
he didn't like Larry. But he didn't like Larry Boa.
No. I did have one more. Who is going to maybe surprise you?
Give me the sport. Let me try to guess.
Basketball.
That didn't want to come here or wanted out of here?
Wanted out.
Charles Barkley?
Charles Barkley.
Yeah, but you know what? Chuck
I always
wanted out because
but
here's the thing. He wanted out for different reasons. He saw that the team wasn't making a commitment to win.
Maybe.
So that's different than just saying I can't take the fans. I don't like the remember Larry Boa was hard on Rowland. He was like a baby.
Right.
And of course once you scoff at a fan favorite in Philadelphia like Larry Boa because he's too tough, you're going to lose everybody.
Yeah. I just didn't like the way Barkley said it out publicly. If you say it publicly,
it bothered me at the time.
It
bothered me at the time, but that wore off. That wore off.
I still hold a grudge.
Who's another one off the top of your head? All right, how about this? How about a player that came to Philadelphia that was touted as a great pickup and then did absolutely nothing?
That did nothing.
One comes to mind. A little while back.
Yeah. What sport?
Baseball.
Came and did nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Complete bust.
Von Hayes?
No, because
Von Hayes was pretty good.
Yeah.
He came later in his career.
Yeah, and the reason why he was under scrutiny because the 5-for-1.
Yeah.
How about Lance Parrish?
Oh,
Detroit Tigers,
wow,
all-star
Parrish,
catcher.
yeah.
He had like 30-some home runs. Comes to the Phillies, he hits 14.
You're right.
And he stinks.
Yeah. That was another one.
There was a pitcher that came to Philadelphia. Oh, Charlie Morton. Charlie Morton.
And then
comes to Philadelphia. And
he's good before.
And then he stinks and he goes out and he doesn't good. Is that amazing?
Yeah.
So that aggravates you.
It does. And you wonder, as a fan and of this fan base.
Oh, wait a second. I don't mean to interrupt you.
All right.
Shaun White.
Okay.
Just came up with a great one.
Oh, here we go.
Chris Gratton.
Oh,
from Tampa Bay. We got him from the Tampa Bay Lightning. Yep. He comes to Philly, and he absolutely
hated us.
Sucked.
Yeah. He hated being here. Oh, he absolutely hated being here, too. Yeah, that was a bad move. That was a free agent signing, right?
Does Nick Foles leads the Indianapolis Colts to a Super Bowl? How funny would that be? Could you imagine if the Indianapolis Colts – here, let's start booing. Boo! We had a Cowboys fan come in. Not only did he have a Cowboys star, he had a blue shirt on. Good Lord, John. What are you bringing in here?
Oh, man. And I forever I didn't have cowboy hats in here. I got them last week. So they're
Did you really? See, you said you were going to do that.
I know.
Oh, John. Here, let's see what
he was the one writing Jerry to let me have some hats. He comes in every week.
Oh, is that right? And he's the one. He's the reason why you got the hats.
Could be.
We're broadcasting live up here on the boardwalk at All Campus. Of course, we want to share with one of our sponsors, Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla. You want to you like grilled cheese like your mom made? This is the place for it. Not only do they have grilled cheese sandwiches,
The mac and
they have everything. Mac and cheese, lobster. They got lobster, soup.
Yeah.
They got buffalo chicken, grilled cheese steak on the cheesesteak, on the grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Tomato soup, grilled chicken Caesar salad.
The kids menu.
They got it all.
Yeah.
And if you go down there today and you use the promo code A2D, you get bring the receipt back. John will give you 12% off any hat in the store. Any hat, 12%.
Anything.
Show your receipt. Go
shirts. Cornhole sets, the cups, whatever you want.
How about even this? How about if you call at 609-938-4534? You call, you order your takeout or your delivery.
Yep.
Keep your receipt, bring it up here.
Yep.
12% off your hat.
Yep, however you guys
Ocean
get it.
City grilled cheese and quesadilla. The grilled cheese is the die for the big sourdough bread. I'm getting hungry, man.
It's where me and my kids eat all the time now. That's where we go all the time.
So we're having a good time up here. We get to talk to all different people. And now we're going to bring in, we got another ranter who's from Morristown, New Jersey. And he's a Yankees fan. We haven't had a Yankee. We've had Mets. Oh, they got to go? All right, so there you go. Yeah, well, all right. And we've had all kind of different people ranting with us tonight. This is a cool concept. Get to talk sports about whatever you want to talk about. And let's welcome in. Who are you, sir?
My name's Donald.
Donald?
Robinson.
What's up, Donald?
From Philadelphia.
All right, man. You're from Philly. And let me ask you a question. Are you 4 for 4 like the Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, and Eagles?
Not really, but
So you're not a 4 for 4 guy?
No, but I cheer for the Eagles and the Sixers.
Okay.
But I really don't watch hockey and baseball.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be if the Flyers start winning. And you know how the community all comes together. Everybody, you're pumping for them, right?
Yeah. I'm from the city, so I feel the energy.
That's right.
So,
all right. So let's talk. Can we talk Eagles football first?
Yeah, we can talk Eagles.
What do you think about Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts, I feel like he could put in more work. We all got to put in more work so we get back to the Super Bowl. We need a little more better staff, a little more coaching. And, they put in that work and they grind. Anything's possible. We get back.
Well, here's what I like about Jalen Hurts. As an athlete, you can't teach leadership. It's something that's inside of you. You're either a leader or you're not. I think Jalen Hurts has those qualities, and he's getting the respect of his offense. He's lifting with his offensive linemen. And offensive linemen dig that, man.
Yeah.
They like when they see your because quarterbacks are pretty boys, right? Quarterbacks are like, they get all the accolades, they get all the love.
Take some of the big hits though. Sometimes they
Right.
can make big sacrifices.
Right, but offensive linemen they're in the trenches.
They're in
They're
the grit,
muddy,
the
right?
mud.
They're like they don't get. So when they have a quarterback that's willing to get down and dirty with them, I think they respect that, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I like the direction of the Eagles. I'm not a big Howie Roseman supporter, but I got to tell you, man, I think he's done some good moves, and I think it bodes well for the Eagles. I mean, look, they went 4-11-1 last year. If this team could go double their win output, go 8-9 because there's no 500 anymore, so they could possibly win the division. And NFC East stinks.
Yeah, anything's possible. The future, got the answers for everything. All we could do is have faith
and cheer.
Walk with faith and cheer.
Right.
They love the energy, so you faith. And they're cheering.
Now, what brings you down to Ocean City? Just hanging out tonight?
Yeah, just hanging out with my friends, So.
You came down for the night, or you're going to stay?
I'm not sure, see how the night go. And
yeah, man.
I may drive back home, but, I don't know.
Well, I got to tell you, because it's a beautiful night down here, but this is pretty cool. We decided in the beginning of summer, let's try something new.
Right.
We get to talk to all kinds. Yeah, we get to talk to all people. You could come back and watch the replay.
Right. Yeah. I also do music as well. So my rap name is Motivation. You can
there you
follow
go.
Me on Spotify. My Instagram is official motivation _ Give me a follow.
Nice.
Real good music. So Philadelphia.
We'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
It's
title Spotify. Just look up Motivation.
So it's called What's this?
My rap name is Motivation.
Motivation.
You look on Tidal, iTunes, Spotify.
Okay, Motivation. I'm going to check that out, man.
Warzone. I got another one called Sacrifices.
Really?
Yeah.
So is that like rap or is it?
Yeah, it's hip hop.
Hip hop?
Yeah.
Are you a Sixers fan?
Yeah, Sixers fan.
Yeah, man. You get down to the Wells Fargo Center?
Yeah, sometimes. What time is it? I think I gotta go. I had.
All right, man. Well, it's 7:51. But listen, I really appreciate you taking him and say hi.
No doubt.
Check it out, man. You go back and check it out, and we'll look for your motivation. All right, man. Take it easy, brother. Yeah, man. We're here at the Rant booth in Ocean City, New Jersey, at All Campus, 1028 Boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey. Come on up, sit in the Rant booth with me, talk a little sports. Don't forget to get down to the Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company, 8th and Ocean. Go down there, use the promo code A2D, get 10% off your purchase. 8th and Ocean, A2D is the promo code. 609-938-4534. Go get yourself a grilled cheese at Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company. John Coyle's back here with me as the Phillies are down 1-0, John.
I didn't even see it. I was up front. What happened?
Gave up a triple, and just like that, they got a guy on third. It's 1-0. Buccos. Here's a team, the Pittsburgh Pirates are the worst scoring team in the league.
I think they're the worst team.
And they've scored 8 runs in 2 games already against us.
Yeah, 39 wins. I think they're the worst team in the league.
Crazy, man.
You want to get to a couple of the messages here?
Let's check out some of the messages. Obviously, we saw Sean White, Chris Gratton. He said the trade for Chris Gratton was bad. It was gross. Fed_X. I believe it's COVID era. You leave nothing on the table.
Huh?
Yes, Howie has had a fantastic offseason on paper, but that does not absolve him from any previous wrongdoings. His recent draft picks and free agent signings still need to pan out. I think
his draft picks are horrible, but his free agent signings,
his first 2 picks this year, I thought were good.
And the way the guy
Devontae Smith and Landon Collins.
You don't know that yet.
Well, all right, but
you want to talk about resumes of injuries? Look at Landon Dickerson.
Right.
Landon Dickerson, his resume is off the charts of injuries.
All right, we got another ranter to come in. Let's do this.
Let's
do this thing. We got a couple ranters coming in. Let's talk. We're going to we've got a lot of Yankees gear on, but that's okay. American League. Now it's 2-0. The Phillies are now down 2-0 to the Pittsburgh Pirates, the worst scoring team in the league, and Aaron Nola cannot duplicate what he did against the Braves his last outing. He's given up 2 runs, and I think Janikowski could have had this ball. He doesn't get it, and the Phillies are down 2-0. And let's welcome into the Rant booth Victor. What's up, man?
Nothing.
Victor, you're from Morristown, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And you're a Yankees fan. How'd that happen?
My dad, like my whole family.
You blame it on your dad?
Yeah.
So who's your favorite Yankee?
Probably DJ LeMahieu.
Okay, LeMahieu. So as a Yankees fan in South Jersey, do you catch a lot of Yankees games?
I've been to a few. I just went to one like last month against the Angels. So.
Did you see Mike Trout?
No, he was injured.
That's right. He's hurt. That's right.
I got to see Shohei Ohtani hit a home run. That was cool.
Did he pitch that game too?
No, he pitched the day after.
Wow. Now see, you're talking about an achievement. That is something we haven't seen since Babe Ruth.
Yeah,
I've never seen it in my lifetime, and I'm a lot older than you. That is really cool to have a pitcher. Did he lead off the game too?
Yes.
He's in the 1 hole. Do you like the Phillies?
Not really. No.
Do you like football?
Yes.
Who's your favorite football team?
The Chiefs.
Smell a front runner here. Who do you like in basketball?
The Nets.
Who do you like in hockey?
I don't really watch hockey.
You don't watch hockey. All right. Phillies are down 2-0 to the Pittsburgh Pirates. One of the lowest scoring teams in the league, yet we're down 2-0. And I don't know if the Phillies have enough, even after the trades, to make it to the playoffs. But your Yankees, they're doing okay.
Yeah, they just traded for Anthony Rizzo and Joey Gallo. So
yeah, that's a big get for getting Rizzo from the Cubs.
Yeah,
and this, I don't know. I mean, Rizzo, where will they pencil him in? Where will he play?
Probably first, then maybe move LeMahieu over to second again.
Move LeMahieu over to second?
Yeah.
Do you get to watch the Yankees on television?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because nowadays, with the advent of all cable TV and all the different platforms and mediums. You can watch probably every Yankee game you want. What? So your dad's a Yankees fan? That's how come you became a Yankees fan?
Yeah.
I remember growing up, the Yankees were the Yankees are the greatest baseball team in baseball, right?
Yeah.
They got 27 World Series championships. So that is, they are would be the equivalent to America's team, if you will, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm in the National League, so I don't really. The Yankees, we lost to them in the 2011 World Series. 2009 World Series, my bad. That's right. 2009 World Series, that hurt. But I never had a disdain for the Yankees. I never hated them. I don't like the Mets. I can't stand the Mets as we play against the Mets. You don't like the Mets either, right? So do you play baseball at home?
Yeah.
What position do you play?
Second base and catcher.
And how old are you?
12.
So you're in Little League.
Yeah.
Is this did you just finish your last year, or you got one more year left?
I have one more year.
So, and what team do you play on?
I used to play for this club team, but then I play for my town team now.
And what's the name of that team?
The Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs. That's pretty cool, man. I love playing Little League. I played Babe Ruth. And of course, I played baseball in high school. Baseball is a great game. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And as long as you keep your glove on the ground, right?
Yeah.
And don't shut your eyes when that pitch comes in, you'll be fine. What's your batting average?
I don't know. Not that good. I'm not the best hitter.
Have you ever hit a home run?
No.
That's okay. I led off when I played baseball. I was a leadoff hitter, and I hit one home run in my whole career. Over the fence, that is. I was a singles and doubles guy.
Yeah.
But that's all right. You got to get on base. That's the name of the game. Whether you walk, whether you get a base hit, doesn't matter. Like today's game, analytics is driving everything. People are swinging for the fences, and it's either strike out or hit a home run.
Yeah.
If you could just get hits, you're going to get just as much recognition as the guy hitting home runs. Or if you have a high batting average, you got to get on base to score runs. Now, we have one of our sponsors. You're here in Ocean City. You might want to check this out. Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company, located at 8th and Ocean Avenue in Ocean City, New Jersey. If you go down there and get a grilled cheese sandwich, by the way, this menu is unbelievable. You get 10% off your order down there.
Oh, wow.
All you got to do is say A2D, promo code, A2D Radio. All right, let me ask you our poll question. We have a poll question that we have every night for our ranters. Trading Carson Wentz, was that the right move by the Eagles? Do you agree or disagree?
I definitely agree.
Oh, very good. Very good. Tell me why you agree with that statement.
I don't think he's the right fit for Philadelphia. I don't think he's that good, and the Colts just lost Phillip Rivers because he retired.
And Carson Wentz just got hurt?
Yeah. So I think it was a good move.
I definitely think that Howie Roseman is going to come out smelling like a rose with this one, because to get rid of a guy that had injury history. Let's face it, he was always getting hurt.
Yeah.
If I'm rolling the dice, I'm going to say he was going to get hurt again.
Yeah, probably.
You're a betting man, right? So the Eagles over and under this year for wins is 6. Do you think the Eagles get more than 6 wins this year?
No.
So they went 4-11 and 1. They went 4-11 and 1. We have a problem with our chair. They went 4-11 and 1. They should be able to get at least 6 wins, don't you think? No?
No.
Well, they better get 6 wins. They got Jalen Hurts is their quarterback. What do you think of him?
I think he's really good.
Yeah, I think he'll be all right.
Yeah.
We got a couple people that are chiming in. Carson Wentz broke a hangnail on his pinky toe. And he's out. Surgery. Yeah, I think trading Carson Wentz was definitely the right move. I agree. Especially looking back in retrospect, the guy got hurt now again. Yeah. And could you imagine if he was in Philadelphia, how the fans would be just going nuts right now if Carson Wentz got hurt and he's in Philadelphia. We're broadcasting live up here on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey, in the Rant booth. 1028 Boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey. We're in the Rant booth powered by A2D Radio on all the major platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch TV, YouTube. Come on, you can replay that and watch yourself on the Sportscast today. Hey, man, thanks a lot. We really appreciate you taking time, and I hope your Yankees do okay.
Yeah.
But if they ever play the Phillies, I hope they lose. All right, there he is. That was Victor from Morristown, New Jersey, and I think we have another ranter. I believe we have a new ranter. Is this Thomas?
Yep.
Hey Thomas, what's up, man? Thomas, you're from Morristown as well.
Yep.
And you are a Jets and Yankees fan.
Yes.
Well, wait a second. Morristown, didn't Doug Peterson used to live in Morristown?
I'm not sure.
Is that Morristown, New Jersey and South Jersey? Oh, Morristown. Oh, Morristown. That's why you guys are Yankees and Jets fans. You guys are all the way up north.
Yep.
Oh, I understand. Now, I thought you guys were from Morristown. We have a Morristown down here. Okay, so let's start off with the Jets because my favorite Jet of all time, Joe Namath. And I had Joe Namath on my show. And when I interviewed Joe Namath, I'm telling you, that was probably the highlight of my life. But the Jets haven't been good since. They had the sack exchange going back in their history, but they've had some good players. But what's wrong with the Jets? How did you – and by the way, I want to say this too, Thomas. I admire you for liking a team that stinks because you know what? It'll make the winning that much more sweeter if and when they win. So how did you become a Jets fan?
Oh, my dad.
My dad. And that's how it usually is. Are the Jets going to be – do they have any chance of being good this year?
I believe in Robert Saleh.
Do you?
Yeah. He did really good for the 49ers, Zach Wilson, and he looked good in college. And then they got Corey Davis. He's underrated, and so is Tevin Coleman.
I don't know that much about the Jets because they've been so bad, and they're up. Of course, I don't pay attention to them that much. But now that the Patriots have kind of taken, they lost Tom Brady, and they seem to be on the decline. We'll see what happens if Belichick can revitalize that team. The Miami Dolphins in your division are obviously an up-and-coming team. The Buffalo Bills are a good team. I worry about your New York Jets being able to be competitive in an AFC East division that's gotten tough.
Yeah. Well, they went 7-9 the first year that they had Adam Gase, and last year they had one of the toughest schedules in the NFL.
And this year their schedule obviously got a little easier, but once again the AFC East is pretty tough, and especially with Josh Allen with the Buffalo Bills and Tagovailoa down here in Miami. I don't know, man. But I'll tell you what, if there's any team that I do like in the AFC East, it'd probably have to be the Jets. Yeah. Because like you said, I love Joe Namath. Joe Namath, you know who Joe Namath is?
Yep.
Yeah. I go to my YouTube channel, The Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Okay. John, do we have any stickers? We're all out of stickers. Go to my YouTube channel, The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, and then you can see my interview with Joe Namath and tell me, and maybe make a comment. Tell me what you think, because I was like almost starstruck just talking to him on the phone. So, who's your favorite Jet?
Well, I like Joe Namath. I have a story about Joe Namath. So a couple years ago, I went to the Jets opening day. And we went and we had the Coaches Club, which is like the special tickets.
Yeah.
And in the back when we were going, I saw Joe Namath walking by.
Get out, really?
Yep.
Did you get a chance to say hi to him, or you just saw him?
No, I just saw him.
Joe Namath, he was just the coolest guy. He had a personality. He was the first celebrity football player back in the day. And as a little boy, how old are you?
12.
So my first recollection of a Super Bowl was Super Bowl III, which is 1969. I was 8. So that's the first Super Bowl that I remember, and that was when the Jets beat the Baltimore Colts to win the Super Bowl III. and I'll never forget it. All right, let's talk about your Yankees. Who's your favorite Yankee?
I like Garrett Cole.
Okay, yeah, he's a good pitcher. Phillies could use him.
Yeah.
Who else do you like? LeMahieu,
Yeah.
Giancarlo Stanton. I mean, Carlos. What's his name? Carlos Stanton and
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
I like Joey Gallo, even though they just got him. I think he has lots of potential.
I'm like I said, I told your buddy, I'm not a Yankee hater. They're in the American League, so I don't really pay attention to the Yankees that much. Only when they're playing the Phillies, and but they left the sour taste in my mouth after the 2009 World Series when they beat us. So, but my disdain is for the Mets. So. Well, listen, Thomas, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking time coming in the Rant booth. Check it out. You can see it on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch TV. We're up here at all campuses. Remember, get down to the Ocean City cheese, grilled cheese and quesadilla company and get yourself a grilled cheese and use the promo code A2D. If you go down there tomorrow, you bring back your receipt, you get 12% off any hat here in the store. Pretty good deal.
Great deal. Great
all right,
food
John.
And great buy on the hat. Oh, man,
John, we're moving right along, man.
It is flying tonight. It is flying tonight. We haven't even talked about the Phillies game.
No. I mean, hardly have because we've been so busy. Yeah. But unfortunately, we're down 2-0. What's wrong with Aaron Nola, man? To the Pirate, losing to a guy with a mullet. 3 hits.
No hits.
The Pirates have 3. We have nothing. No way. We got Bryce Harper, JT Realmuto.
Well, Reese is out.
Reese is out. Why is Reese out? What happened?
2 games in a row. I don't know.
Oh, that's right. He tweaked his knee or something. His foot.
Yeah. Came up limp running the first one night.
Unbelievable.
I don't care with him.
Segura, Janikowski, Kutch. By the way, he's got 20 home runs.
He's having a hell of a year.
Is that unbelievable? He got off to a really slow start, and while his batting average isn't that high, he does have 20 home runs. He's been providing some pop.
Yes, yes.
Let me ask you a question, John, about Tom. No.
Who?
Tom McCarthy for the Phillies.
Okay.
His call the other night when Brad Miller hit that grand slam, probably one of his best calls ever.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
He had a good one when Bryce Harper hit that grand slam on the upper deck.
Was that was one of his first home runs with us, right?
Yeah, well, it was the first year? But listen, phenomenal call.
Oh yeah.
And Tom
McCarthy's one of the best. He's one of the best.
Really?
I love him and John Kruk. I love watching that.
Listen, I like
Have you
Tom.
listened to a lot of other ones?
I like Tom McCarthy. Well, but I compare him to Harry Callis.
Oh, you can't do that.
I compare him to Richie Ashburn.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I compare him to Scott Graham. I like better than Tom, and I like Tom. Tom comes on my show, and he gives me great access. I don't dislike Tom. I like Tom.
Right.
I'm just saying he's got a lot. It's not fair. He's got to follow.
He's got to follow Harry the K.
Harry Callis, and that's a tough job to do.
The best announcer in my entire lifetime.
For me, if I had to pick let's do that.
Let's do it.
All right, right now Merrill Reese is number 1. Right now.
Are we just going Philly?
Philly sports.
Okay.
Local.
Reese has to be there. Yes.
Merrill Reese.
Yep.
Number 2.
Are we taking Zoom off also?
No.
He would be there for
Well,
me.
we're gonna keep him on until the first game of the season.
Okay. So Zoom off.
Did they announce who's going to be doing it?
I don't think so.
All right. So I go Merrill Reese.
Yeah.
All right. I go Zoom off.
Yeah.
I go.
Are we putting Kruk? Is he separate? No.
No, they're color guys.
So
talking about play-by-play.
Okay.
I go. Let's see. Reese, Zoo.
And then it has to be Jimmy Jackson.
Tom,
right?
No, Tom McCarthy. Or no, Tom McGinnis. Are you kidding me?
Okay. All right.
And Scott Fransky.
So Jim Jackson not on there?
No.
Wow.
He comes here up. He's
I
here a
like
lot
Jim
too.
Jackson.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I had to follow Gene Hart. Never.
Yeah.
I've never. Put it this way.
So
I will
you
say this. I like Jim Jackson better on the Phillies broadcast than I do on the Flyers.
Really?
Yep.
Gene Hart was the greatest.
And you know what? That's what I just said because he has such an impossible job following Gene Hart.
Right.
And I'll never – it's nothing against him. I just will never have that. Gene Hart has a special spot in my heart.
Yeah.
I will never – and I look, Jim Jackson's a great guy. His wife's in here all the time at Playland. He gives me access to my show. He comes on when I ask him. It's just that for me, being an older Flyers fan, Gene Hart, man, you never – come on, man. You know, Flyers are going to win the Stanley Cup. Come on in here. Let him sit in here. Let me talk to this guy. Come on into the Rant booth. Come on, man. We're broadcasting live here on A2D Radio. It's called the Rant Booth. We're up at All Campus on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey. We do it every Saturday night. It's called the Rant Booth. And who are we talking to now? Bobby, I just made your hair stand up, but there's two announcers that just, I'm sorry, no one will ever compare Harry Kalas and Gene Hart, and it's just unfair to Tom McCarthy and Jim Jackson that they had to follow those guys. But I'll never, not that I don't like them, not that I don't dislike them. It's just for me, I just like you. I just said Flyers are going to win the Stanley Cup, and your hair stands on end.
It does. To me, Gene Hart saying the Flyers are going to Stanley Cup is almost like Al Michaels saying,
"Oh, do you believe in miracles?"
I'm a diehard. I grew up playing ice hockey my whole life. I bleed orange and black, so they're so comparable to me. Listening to Gene Hart say, "Ladies and gentlemen, the Flyers are going to Stanley Cup."
I don't know. I'm 60 years old. Are you?
I'm 45.
Okay, you're 45, so you're a little younger than I am. When I was a kid, talking about hockey, this is how much Gene Hart could paint the picture. When I was a little kid, I remember listening to Gene Hart on the radio preseason games. I'd be laying on the floor with my twin brother with our cheeks like this, just listening, like shutting your eyes and listening to Gene Hart describe the hockey action was like, I'll never forget it. Same thing with Harry Kalas. You could sit there. When I was a kid, we would take our transistor radio, run the cord up our shirt when the spring training games would come on, and like we'd sit like this so the teacher couldn't see the cord up into your ear.
Yes.
And we listened to Harry Kalas with the spring training games, and we were mesmerized by his description and depiction of what was going on. You could just shut your eyes and dream.
Yes. You know, it's funny. Like, I tell my kids today. When I was growing up as a child, we used to walk by neighborhoods. In my neighborhood.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Phoenixville.
Okay, right.
So we would have row homes, things like that. Everybody had houses with their windows wide open in the summertime.
And you could hear
Harry Kalas.
And you know what? You know what that's equivalent to? And I'm glad you brought this up because I'm telling you, you're from Phoenixville. I grew up in Collingswood, grew up down here in Ocean City in the summer. The one vivid memory that I have in my brain, that's etched in my brain, is walking down to the beach on a Saturday or Sunday, and people would have transistor radios, and you'd hear Harry Kalas' voice echoing because everybody had the Phillies game on. Because even if the Phillies were losing, you still had Harry Kalas painting the picture, giving you a visual that you could just sit in your chair, get that suntan, and listen to Harry.
And his voice, you almost felt like you're at the stadium.
At the stadium. You know who I was disappointed after Harry Kalas left? The Phillies flirted with Scott Graham.
Yes.
I love Scott Graham's voice. I wish he would have stayed. And this is nothing against Tom McCarthy because I like Tom McCarthy. His call the other night with Brad Miller's home run, I mean, that gave me chills. That was one of Tom's greatest moments. But there's other aspects of the game that he's lacking in.
Yes.
Not bad. I mean, I don't dislike him.
But you know, I think the thing he lacks, I think John Kruk makes up for it.
That's what John said, yeah.
It's like he has such a dry sense of humor, Kruk, but
Well, he's part of that 93 team. That's a bunch of throwbacks. I mean, you look at that. Look how much fun that team was. I mean, that team was like if you couldn't identify with one person on that team, you were just like you're not a human, right? And you're not a Phillies fan. I mean, because that team had everything. It had a guy like a family guy like Jimmy Eisenreich. It had the Macho Rowe. It had the wild guys. It had it had Mitch Williams, who was a polarized Danny Jackson doing this with his right. Remember that? Ripping his shirt off. That team, like Harry Callis said, was a bunch of throwbacks, and I'll never forget that team. One thing before you go, I don't know how long you're in Ocean City. Check out our one of our sponsors, Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla. If you go down there, they're on 8th and Ocean Avenue. If you say A2D Radio, use the promo code, 10% off your purchase. I guarantee that once you go there, you'll always go back. Your wife's calling you. Yeah. By the way, I have a show on 97.3 ESPN called The Locker Room every Saturday and Sunday here down in South Jersey. I had Mike Emmerich on the show after he retired. Another great voice. Never forget him. All right, man. Thanks a lot. We appreciate it. And let's go Eagles.
Yeah.
All right, we're broadcasting live up here in the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio, all campus on the boardwalk. 1028 Boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey. Come up to the Rant booth. Talk sports with us. We have a lot to talk about. The Phillies are trailing the Pittsburgh Pirates 2-0 here on the boardwalk, and we got to get a win here. All right, are you Brody? All right. Brody's got 2. That's all you need. Brody's got 2 minutes. All right. Brody, you want to talk about the Cubs?
Yeah.
You're a Cubs fan?
No.
Huh?
No, but I'm just gonna talk.
Why do you want to talk about the Cubs then?
Because they're getting destroyed.
Well, they're selling all their pieces off, right?
Yeah, and then they're gonna try to get new players.
Well, what are they? Are they tanking?
No.
They're not tanking. They're getting rid of their play. So you're from Pottstown. Are you a Phillies
fan? Padres.
Padres? Why, you like Tatis?
Yeah.
Do you like all that hot dogging and bat flipping and everything?
Yeah.
So if I was a pitcher and he did that hot dogging and bat flipping to me, when I strike him out, if I ever struck him out, I would go nuts. I'd be right in your face. You got to give it back, right? What goes around, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If you're going to start bat flipping and hot dogging, if you're going to be able to dish it out, you got to be able to take it.
He'd hit a home run next at bat.
Well, I mean, and that's fine. Look, he's a great athlete. So you like the Padres? Did you like the Padres like 4 years ago?
No.
So are you a little bit of like a front runner? Why don't you like the Phillies?
They're not worth it to watch.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you can't give up on a team just because they're not winning right now. So if the Padres lose to the Dodgers, you going to start liking the Dodgers?
No.
They just got Max Scherzer,
I know. And then Tatis just got hurt.
Did he really?
Yeah, he's out.
Is that breaking news?
He's out for the whole
Tatis
season.
got hurt? He just said he's out for the season? Oh, that's a big blow. Wow. You just told me something I didn't know. When did that happen?
Just today.
He got hurt today, John? Wow. Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
See that you just broke news on the podcast tonight. We're broadcasting live up here on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey, at all campus. 1028 Boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey. It's the Rant booth. Every Saturday night we get an opportunity to talk sports with people like you. Come in and get something off their chest. Anything else that's bothering you in the world of sports? Are you an Eagles fan?
Kind of. They're okay.
So you're not Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, and Eagles?
Sixers and Flyers.
Sixers and Flyers?
I play hockey.
Are you? Do you like what the Flyers did? I mean, General Manager Chuck Fletcher just made some big trades that I think changes the whole complexion of the team. I like it.
I think it's good for them.
Yeah, what position you play in hockey?
Right wing.
Are you?
Yeah.
You seem like how old are you?
10.
Wow, man, you're 10 years old?
Yeah.
And what team do you play for ice hockey?
The Junior Flyers.
Out of Pottstown?
Westchester.
Get out of town. Do you play with the Hollydale rink? Or not the Hollydale, the Aston rinks?
Yeah, I play there.
I played there a few times.
And then I also play at the Hollydale rinks.
Oh, Hollydale, you play there too?
Yeah.
You know, that's where Johnny Gaudreau's from.
He is?
He played. I grew up playing hockey with his dad, Guy Gaudreau.
Is he a good player?
Yeah. Yeah, he's really good. So, all right, your mom's calling you. Gotta go. Thanks for coming into the Rant booth. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to get down to Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla. Get 10% off. 8th and Ocean, right around the corner. These are the kind of grilled cheese sandwiches your mom makes. All right? Ocean City, get 10% off. Use the promo code A2D Radio and get 10% off. We're here in the Rant booth in Ocean City at all campus. We got some ranters coming up, and it looks like Josh is here. And you're from Bayville, New Jersey?
Bayville, New Jersey.
What's up, man?
Nice to meet you.
Was that up north?
Yeah, it's up.
How far?
We're like an hour out, hour 30.
So maybe like Tom's River?
Yeah, right around Tom's River.
Okay. So,
FIU.
Oh my God! Oh, wait a second.
That's where I'm going.
Florida Institute
International.
Florida Institute.
Come on, man.
Florida International.
International. Come on.
Well, I said Florida.
It's good enough.
I said Florida. And you know what? So what are you guys, Cougars or Panthers? Panther. Well, I should know that I was a Collingswood Panther. I went to college. So, all right, so you grew up in Toms River in that area.
Yeah.
And that's the borderline. We see that's where the borderline is for, like, New York fans or, like, Philadelphia fans.
Yeah.
Where do you fall in that?
New York fan.
So you like the Yankees or the Mets?
Yankees.
Jets or Giants?
Giants.
Well, that's not right. Doesn't it go Jets, Mets?
I'm just different.
Nothing wrong with being different, dude. So you want to talk, football?
No, I was going to talk about baseball.
Oh, you want to talk about baseball?
Yeah.
Do you think the Phillies did you think the Phillies got better?
I didn't pay attention to anything. I didn't even hear anything about the Phillies.
Phillies picked up Ian Kennedy and Gibson from what's his first name? Kyle Gibson from the Texas Rangers. Okay. So, we need bullpen. I mean, the Phillies blew more saves this year. Got 23 blown saves.
Yeah.
And now we just got Ian Kennedy, who has 16. All right, saves. So that might solidify the back end of the bullpen. Mm-hmm. And then we added another starter, Kyle Gibson, who has a 2.86 ERA.
That's good.
Which is good. But did you see what the Dodgers did?
Dodgers are crazy. They just
Trey
got
Turner Max Scherzer. And then I was just informed, I did not know this, but I was just informed that Fernando Tatis is out for the rest of the year.
He's out, yeah. Take him off, yeah.
He might be done for the rest of the year. You hate to see that, but, now that the Dodgers just got Scherzer and Trey Turner, they could be the team to beat.
Yeah, they're owning
even with the Giants, they're playing pretty well. Yeah. San Francisco, they had 3 teams in the mix out there. So, Yankees. Talk to me about your Yankees.
I think the trades.
Well, they just got Rizzo, right?
They got Rizzo, and then they got Joey Gallo.
Not bad, right? What do you think about those moves?
I think Rizzo was very cool. I didn't know too much about Gallo, but his first appearance the other night, hit a home run, went 2 for 3.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Gotta love that. I guess the Yankee faithful went nuts, right?
Yeah. I just wish they got a little bit more pitching. It's in my eyes.
Yeah, pitching is the name of the game in baseball. That's what the Phillies lack.
Yeah.
But tonight it looks like they can't even get a hit. I think we were being no hit through 5 innings now. We just got a couple guys on. I think we just got our first couple hits. But the Phillies are mired in mediocrity. And I for the life of me, they've got all this talent. JT Realmuto. They got Bryce Harper. Yep. They've got Zach Wheeler, yet they can't win.
Yeah.
They make dumb mistakes like Bryce Harper, $330 million. You see the 2 errors he made last night? We're an embarrassment.
Yeah.
And your boy Didi Gregorius, he comes to the Phillies. He's batting .209. Yeah, he's horrible right now.
He's doing that bad? I didn't even realize.
Batting .209. Now, you're a Yankees fan. He was great for you guys.
He's great for the Yankees.
Right.
Yeah. Always clutch, even in the playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah, this could be another. We were talking earlier, the owner of all campus, John Coyle, and I were talking about players that come to Philadelphia that are great and they get here and they stink. And I hope he doesn't. We'll see what happens at the end of his time here in Philadelphia. But he's another one. Didi Gregorius comes in. He hasn't really done anything. We're talking about players like we talked about. Charlie Morton comes in here from Houston, stinks, goes somewhere else. Tampa Bay, and he's unbelievable. Lance Parrish back in the day comes in from Detroit. He has like 30-some home runs. Comes to Philadelphia, he can only hit 14. So I mean, we've been just like jinxed.
Yeah.
And Didi Gregorius, while I like him when he was a Yankee, just has done nothing for the Phillies, man.
He's great for the Yankees, but
so I think he could. Look, the Pirates got this guy Brubaker pitching. Comes in with a 4.65 ERA and he can't even hit him.
It's horrible.
Maybe he's got a mullet. He's got a mullet. He's got a hockey mullet, and he's making himself look like Cy Young here against the Phillies.
Like an
Look
ace.
at that swing. That's your boy, Yankee.
Not anymore. That's not my boy.
All right, who's your favorite football team?
Giants, New York Giants, but more on baseball.
What about Saquon Barkley, man? You mean is he going to come back and make a full recovery?
I hope, because if he's like good, Giants can definitely push for something. It's just he keeps
Yeah,
getting
but
injured.
is Daniel Brown? Is
Daniel Jones?
I mean, Daniel Jones. Is he?
He has to prove himself. He still has a lot
Yeah,
to prove.
I don't know. I mean, looks like your GM up there was really trying to promote him. I coming from Duke. I mean, I know he's a smart kid. And he's got size. He's got the tools. But there's something about him that
He hasn't done anything.
Yeah, he hasn't done
That's
anything.
it.
And you remember when he played against the Eagles? He was running. He had the whole field ahead of him, and he stumbled over a piece of blade of grass.
Fumbled on air.
Right? So I could imagine what the media was just going
tearing him
nuts,
up.
tearing him up there.
Especially the New York media.
So listen, where you live, do you get all New York TV stations or Philadelphia?
New York mainly, but we get some Philadelphia.
So are you north of Toms River?
I'm like the town, like right under Toms River.
Under,
right
so you're
next
south
to
of
it.
Toms River.
Yeah, right next to it.
Because a friend of mine owns Toms River Volkswagen.
That's like-
Tom,
it's like
Tom
10 minutes from
McMenamin.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did a few live remotes up there
Mm-hmm.
with my show, The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN every Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon.
Yeah.
Tom, they were one of my sponsors, and Tom's a good guy. We haven't been up there lately, but Tom's River, man, they've got a good baseball program.
Yeah.
Seems like they have good baseball teams come out of Tom's River.
Always.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
Well, listen, dude, I really appreciate you taking time. So
Thank
you're
you.
going to go there in the fall?
Yeah, in the fall, yeah.
Well, how old are you?
18.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you got the full beard going. Maybe you'll be able to get down to Florida to be able to fool people.
Hopefully. We'll see
All
what
right, man.
happens. Thank you.
Thanks for joining the Rant booth. We really appreciate it. Hey, we're broadcasting live here on the boardwalk. Let's see. 3-card Monty says Carson Wentz broke. Oh, we read that one. I broke a pinky. Let's see. James Wilder. Are you kidding me? Impression of Tom is spot on. Oh, he liked my impression of Tom. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Right there. Oh.
Mr. Wing says, due to the current injury, was Howie smart to move Wentz? Yeah,
no.
I think that's a. That's what agreed to disagree.
We get a run here? Nah, he had to hold up. Probably. They didn't score.
So the Phillies are down 2-0 to the stinking Pirates.
Yeah, but we're stringing together a couple hits.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
Stringing together a couple hits, making a run at
It's
it.
a minor league team.
Bases loaded.
Bases loaded with one out. All right, John.
You coming through here?
Who's up?
Oh, is this Nola up?
No.
Please. It is.
Oh, jeez.
We can't catch a break.
He's going to hit a grand slam.
Oh, please.
He's going to hit a grand slam right here.
You do that, I'm giving you 2.
He's batting 161. That's not bad for a pitcher.
No, it's not bad.
If it's Ohani, he'd hit a grand
Catching
slam, right?
Didi.
Yeah, right.
Didi's almost below 2.
Bases loaded. Why not do a bunt?
No.
No?
Let him hack.
That's a hack. 0-2.
Let him hack.
You know who's up next? JT.
Yeah. Is he leading off?
Yeah, he led off two nights in a row.
Yeah. It's kind of a weird leadoff guy, no?
Yeah, I don't know. Joe Girardi, man.
What's going on with Adubel? Why is he not getting any playing time now? Wasn't I mean?
Good question. Why isn't he?
I know he was hurt, but he's
Gapper. Is that a
no? Gonna get one in?
Brad Miller.
There we go.
All right, we just
That
cut
boy
the lead
Nola.
in half, just like that.
Nola's the only one helping himself out here.
Now, why? No. All right, where was that ball thrown? Was that thrown to the plate? So
I
why
mean,
isn't
that
a
was
man on
weak-
third?
That was a weak throw.
Why isn't a man on third? Just tag up. If that
there's
ball, I didn't see where that ball went.
There's no need to tag up. You're already in scoring position. Why
Let's
take
see,
the risk?
let's say.
Why take the risk?
If that ball goes home, you got to be on third.
No.
What are you talking about?
No.
He's got to tag up.
Why are you taking that risk?
What do you mean? John, he went to home. They'll never get him at third.
When it first went off the bat, we both thought it was a gapper, right? So he's got to get down the line. He's got to try to score.
I think we thought it, but he's out of there on the field. I think he had a better view.
Maybe
He needs to be on third.
Yeah, Gene's lead off.
I thought JT Romuto was
JT, I think's in the 2-hole.
2-hole tonight.
I think so.
Oh, let's see if he's worth his salt. We got. Making a pitching change.
Nah, just a little mound visit.
Hey, we're broadcasting live up here on the boardwalk. By the way, John, you're right. It's getting darker earlier.
It does. Yeah, it's getting a little darker. I thought coming here. So we've always been having problems here, as you guys know, following us with the lighting here. So we're trying to move around, make it a little bit better.
No, I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit better now. We're a little dark, but we'll fine tooth it and get it right.
We're broadcasting live up here on the boardwalk at all campus, powered at the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch TV, Instagram. We're on all the major platforms. If you want to send us a message, don't forget to hit the subscribe or like button. Yeah. Subscribe to A2D. John, tell them what they get.
Yeah, if you guys are part of the subscription package, it's $9.99 a month. All right. And you get all your exclusive shows. You get all your comments read right away. We bring your comments up for us so we can see them and we have a little conversation with you while you're at home. And you get 20% off here at all campus. Anything. Online store is going to be opening up too. I'm going to make that a promo code for you guys. If you're a subscriber, I'll give you a private promo code. 20% off online too.
And by the way, we've got to mention our sponsor, Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla. On 8th and Ocean Avenue in Ocean City. This place has the best grilled cheese sandwiches you'll ever eat. I guarantee it. Get down to Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla. If you use the promo code A2D, you get 10% off your purchase. If you call today, 609-938-4534, make a purchase, save your receipt. Bring it up to all campus. You get 12% off your purchase. Yep. And that's anything in the store. And by the way, what happened? We get hit. Did Segura get hit?
No, I think he just got brushed back there.
Oh.
But I do want to make a little public announcement.
Okay.
So our sponsor, Ocean City Grilled Cheese, the lady's name is Beth, who runs it. And she's going through a little family crisis emergency. So we just want to come out and say, we hope everything's okay.
Thinking about her.
Thinking about you. Yeah, and can't wait for you to get back so we can see you in the store again.
All right, now we have a special thing. Maybe let's see if we can pull something off here. We have guys that are performing on the boardwalk, which you do every night, I guess.
Yes.
Every Saturday night or every night? Every weekend. Now it looks like we got some saxophones.
Yep.
Would it be possible for here the Fly song, Eagles Fly, Eagles Fly, Eagles Fly, on the road to victory? Fly, Eagles, fly.
Are we going to get that live?
Score a touchdown,
right
1, 2, 3. Yeah, rehearse it. Rehearse it, come back in. Go look it on YouTube. Listen to the lyrics or the chords, and then come on back in. We'll get you on the show. How about that, man? All right, that's pretty cool. That'll be special.
Yeah, so these guys are here every Saturday night. They play in front of us, and we absolutely enjoy it. They are absolutely great performers. And they really respect us. They moved down a little bit.
Yeah, they're great kids.
Yeah, great kids. And we mentioned that we're doing the show, and they wanted to pop on and do a little plug.
Could you imagine if they learned that and they come back? That's going to be cool, man. Yeah. We're broadcasting live here on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey, at all campus up here on the boardwalk. And Gene Segura just got a walk, bases loaded, 2 outs, and I think it's JT Romuto. And this guy, and look,
this has got to be it.
This Brubaker with the mullet is making the Phillies look silly. We need to bust it open right here. He's talking to himself. They got him talking to himself.
This is going to be a pitching change, right?
But imagine, right?
I would think
they let him go to JT.
Maybe
righty on righty.
Yeah, you got Bryce up next, so maybe they have a lefty warming up.
Yeah.
Yep.
JT Romuto. He's got 65 pitches through 5 innings, or at 4 2/3.
He's in big trouble here, though.
JT's got to come through here.
Got to get a hit.
He's got to get a hit. I'd like to see him go yard.
Don't be greedy.
Don't jinx him.
Don't be greedy.
Swings at the first pitch.
Big
cut, no contact. And that was a slider, it looked like.
Yeah, it was. Wasn't even close.
We're broadcasting live up here on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey. All campus.
What's up, guys?
We're in the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio on all the major platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch TV, Instagram. Come on up, talk sports with us. We're watching the Philadelphia Phillies as they got the bases loaded. Outside, 1-1 to JT Real Muto. JT's got to come through here. He's batting .256, which is uncharacteristic for him.
Yeah, he's been dealing with a little bit too.
And by the way, how about Fernando Tatis is out for almost a year?
I didn't get confirmation of that. I knew he got hurt. I didn't know the severity of it. So maybe it is.
Maybe one of somebody in big cut, no contact, 70-mile-an-hour slider, and he missed it. Come on, JT.
Wonder what pitch he's going to see here.
Look at this. That's
a cookie.
That's a nasty.
That's a cookie.
He missed a cookie right there.
Yeah, that's a cookie.
All right. This Brubaker looks like Cy Young on a bound right here.
Middle cut. You got to do something with that.
Come on, JT. Get a hit, brother. Come on, my man. He's going to get a slider.
No doubt. Oh, he went fastball.
Woo-hoo! That had to be. That was close.
That would have fooled me.
That was a fastball.
I was looking slider all day.
2-2 to JT.
He's got to go back to the slider, right? That's a great pitch.
I thought he was going to ring him up.
So did I. He's got to go back to the slider. 2-2's got to be a slider.
Come on, JT. Give us a hit, buddy. Come on, number 10.
Opposite field. Just go with it. Go with it, JT.
Give me double down the line, the opposite field.
Went back to the fastball.
Darn it. He grounds out to the second baseman, who was playing just a little bit behind the second base bag, to the second base side of second base bag. And they leave the bases loaded. That's been the Phillies' problem, man. Left on base.
No clutch hitting.
Left on base.
Besides, like the end of the game, I feel like the end of the game they make it happen, but during the game, it's just I feel like they leave runners on a lot.
It's been an Achilles heel. I just can't believe we can only muster one run against the Pittsburgh Pirates and Brubaker
in 2 games.
2 games.
Oh,
you know what? Oh, you're yawning on the set, huh? Well, what time you open this joint?
So I was actually here at 6 a.m. today.
John, you don't sleep, do you?
No, there's no sleep here.
Of course, I did my show. By the way, on my show tomorrow, The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, I'm going to be talking with Paul Domowitch from the Philadelphia Daily News.
Yeah.
He's down at camp.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get to talk to Damo about.
So now are they allowed to be on?
They're
site?
They're there now, and I think they got to keep their distance from the players.
Okay,
but they're there now though. So
is that a COVID thing or is that a?
I don't know. You know what? I'll ask him. We'll ask him tomorrow, and then wait to hear this, John. This is really interesting. So I reached out to, or this person reached out to me. Sent me a couple emails. She's the race director for the Cape May Point Beach Patrol. Her name is Kristen Morby.
Okay.
So when I emailed her, I said, you know what, I do a lot of the Beach Patrol races. We broadcasted live last night from Wildwood at the Dutch Hoffman Memorial Lifeguard Races, which was a success.
Beautiful. Yeah.
And then the girls, I said, let's get the girls and talk about the girls of the patrol. I emailed her. She's in Tokyo covering the Olympics for NBC Sports. Yep. She's calling me from Tokyo.
There we go.
Tomorrow.
Very nice.
So,
all
right.
There we go. They're coming
all
back.
Right, let's have you guys come around back here. I want to introduce you guys, or why don't you introduce yourselves? Okay, let's go. See,
I'll put
come on. All right, all right. So, just here. Let's move. I'll tell you, move the chair so you guys can all get behind here. All right, and why don't you introduce everybody? What's your name?
I'm Scott. This is Byron. This is Adam, and we are Joe's Juveniles.
Joe's Juveniles.
Yes, sir.
What a great name. All right, and I noticed you guys have been up on the boardwalk a lot this summer. Every Saturday night. Look at that. They get more pub than I do. You guys, Joe's Juveniles. Who's you Joe? Who's Joe?
No. So, Joe, you ever heard of the Philadelphia Mummers Parade?
Yes.
Yeah, we're in the Philadelphia Mummers Parade.
Oh, okay.
We're in the Furco String Band.
So you guys live in Philly?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so when you guys came in here, I said, you guys play every Saturday night. You guys are great. We can hear your music, and a couple times I've asked you to move down, but we really love hearing your music. You came in tonight, wanted to get you on. I just threw it out there. Said, hey, could you play Fly Eagles Fly, like the Eagles Spirit Band? I don't know if you ever heard them. They got a banjo, and but you guys are all saxophones. Let's see what you got.
All right, here we go.
Everybody get there so you can see.
One, two, three.
L-E-S Eagles! Yo, that was awesome! Yo, you guys are great, man! You guys, that was outstanding! Wow, that was great! Dude, that made my whole night! Oh, that was outstanding! From now on out, every Saturday, you guys are booked. You guys are coming in now. You guys before you guys in the band? What grade you in?
I'm in 12th. I'm going in 12th.
12th grade.
He's going to his senior or freshman year of college.
Oh,
he's
right.
going to his sophomore year of college.
So did you guys play in the band? Did you guys play in the band at school?
Yeah.
And you're going to further your musical careers?
Yeah, we're on the Furco string band right now.
Wow.
So yeah, this is just some of our musical talent right here.
That is outstanding. Now, do you guys record anything? Do you have anywhere where people can look at your stuff?
Yeah, we have Facebook and Instagram. If you want to see us three, you can go to Joe's Juveniles on Instagram. But if you want to see the Furco String Band, which we are a part of, you can go on JA Furco SB on Instagram or just search up Joseph A. Furco String Band on Facebook.
That is absolutely outstanding. Let's do it one more time. Come on, give it to me one more time. That's it. They're going to close the show every night, man. Every single night. Go ahead, guys. 1, 2, hit it. E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles! All right, guys, man. That is so great. Thank you so much. And listen, let's do it again. Come in anytime you want. Check us out, man. Oh, you'll never know what's going to happen up here on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey at all campus. On the boardwalk, we just got serenaded by Joe's Juveniles. Check him out on Instagram. That was outstanding.
That was absolutely
That
awesome.
was great.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. That was so much fun.
Those guys are great guys, and that was just
That
awesome.
was just that just made my night. John, and now that football season is here, how appropriate is that?
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, I just got my look. If you're an Eagles fan and that just didn't get you pumped up, I don't know what the heck will.
Yeah.
That was outstanding.
Oh, I'm looking
How
forward
about
to that.
Is that unbelievable, brother?
Looking forward to that every week.
God.
I'm looking forward to that
Every Joe's Juveniles. Make sure you check them out. They come in here and they ramble off a version of, and they only did with saxophones.
The saxophones, and they just practiced it, guys. We just hit them with that one.
Those guys are talented guys,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
That's great. Oh gosh, that was so much fun.
They come up here every weekend. They're here every Friday and Saturday night, and they do for donations. Everyone
And
gives
by the
them
way,
little
I saw
donations.
people, tons of people going
yeah.
up.
Oh yeah,
Joe's Juveniles.
They
What
get a crowd
concept.
around.
Yeah,
them.
they do.
Yeah.
What a concept! Absolutely amazing. I tell you what.
You think you were going to get that tonight?
No.
No, that came out of nowhere.
Aaron Nola gives up a deep fly ball. The race to the warning track.
I guess that's a good way to go out, right? I mean,
well, we still have a few minutes.
Oh,
And,
do we got?
we got a few minutes left. I got to tell you though, I feel like my night's complete after that.
Oh,
man.
that was perfect. That was perfect.
Hey, I'm surprised we didn't get more people chiming in on that.
No, yeah,
You know what I mean? You can go back and watch it.
Guys,
But
that was awesome.
But people that are live that are watching it, oh my God, maybe they're not Eagles fans.
No, well, come on,
Right?
everyone. That's
Is
watched
everybody?
gotta be an Eagles
Is everybody?
fan.
What do you mean? How many people do we see coming in at our 4-for-4s?
Yeah, there are a couple. But we need more power in here, and that's going to change it every Saturday night. Go out with the fight song. That's a great way to go out.
We're broadcasting live here on the boardwalk in Ocean City at all campus. Come on up, rant with us in the Rant booth on A2D, powered by A2D Radio. We're on all major platforms: YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch TV, Instagram. And come on up, talk sports. I want to remind people that our show, one of our great sponsors, is Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla. Come on up or go over there to 8th and Ocean Avenue and check out, their cheesesteaks are to die for. They've got a great menu, 609-938-4534. They're located at 8th and Ocean Avenue in Ocean City. Go down there, use the promo code A2D, get 10% off your purchase.
Yeah, that's everything.
And also, if you call tonight, 609-938-4534, and you order food from Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla, get your receipt, bring it up to see John, you get 12% off anything in the store.
Yep. Get this cornhole. I'm all out of cornhole boards, Bill.
You're all out of it?
I'm all out of them.
Whoa. You got any on order?
I got more that's going to be here on Monday. We got some new designs, ones that are going to be here on Monday, so we'll show them to you, everyone, next week.
Well, that's awesome. I'll tell you what, John.
They're flying.
The quality and workmanship of your boards
absolutely
are phenomenal.
Yeah. The guy who makes them, Greg Hafer, he does a great job. Absolute great job. Him and his company. They use the etching handles, real vinyl front, the duck fabric bags. Everything's perfect.
Now, this guy, Brubaker, we're in the 6th inning. He's thrown 74 pitches. Bryce Harper steps in. He's 0 for 2 tonight, and he gets a ball, starts off with a ball. We need to score some runs here. I mean, we've only scored 1 run in 2 games.
3 hits in 2 games, or 4 hits in 2 games.
It's incredible, man. What's going on?
And that's the one thing you thought you didn't have to worry about, right? Our offense.
Our offense. Yeah. But baseball's a funny game. You go through peaks and valleys. We just can't fall too many games under 500, man. At this point of the season.
Are you still holding out hope?
Yeah,
you are.
After the moves we just made, we
thought there were quality moves.
I think it's enough to look. We blew
win the division. I get.
We blew 23 saves.
Are you happy with just the division? If the Phillies win the division and get out,
well, I just want to get into the play. I want to win the division. Okay. I want to get into the playoffs. Anything can happen.
It's the only way you're getting into the playoffs.
Right.
Win the division.
But I mean, anything can happen. Look. The Padres just lost Tatis. The Mets just lost DeGrom.
Yeah.
Well, who's to say that the
Dodgers are still the
Dodgers and Giants,
King Kong of the baseball right now.
You'd have to say they would be the favorite with Scherzer and Trey Turner.
I don't even think it's close.
Well, you still got to go out and play the game, though. I mean teams are getting slumps.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just
McCutcheon's
I'm
up,
not betting on the Phillies.
Man on first, swinging a pitch out of the strike zone.
Not even close.
Helping the pitcher out.
Are they guessing fastball with this?
It looks like they can't figure this guy out with a 4.67 ERA.
Just guessing pitches. You know what? It got me, though, earlier. I got a slider. It was a fastball.
Yeah, right.
On the outside.
You look for one thing, you get another.
Yeah.
Double play ball.
The old 1-4-3.
Jeez,
Easy. Little league pitches. Little league stuff there.
I mean, you know what? McCutcheon's provided some spark.
He has.
And you can't fault him, but, geez.
That's a weak swing.
That's a weak swing, man.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that slider is looking real nasty tonight. Maybe they're not picking it up.
What's the deal with Pittsburgh? I mean, it seems like, they got Starlin Castro, right?
No, I don't think they got Castro.
Is that
right?
Castro right there?
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
They got some players, but
Marlins.
No, isn't that is that Starlin?
It could be. I don't know.
Oh no, he's with the Starlin's with the Marlins.
I thought he was with the Marlins.
Come on, Brad Miller hit a home run.
Yeah. I don't know the Pirates roster. It's so.
That's my point.
So different.
They don't have really. I mean, you look at their lineup.
No one scares you.
We're looking at the Phillies here in this.
Mark Rollins, I think. is their big guy. I think that's
couldn't
who it
tell
was.
you, man.
Oh,
Popped him up.
Al the inning.
And the Buccos get out of the 6th.
There you go.
Phillies go down 1-2-3 in a quick 6th inning. You guys like 75 pitches, making him look like Cy Young.
So how you want to close this show here?
I'll tell you
10
what.
minutes?
Well, I want to have that band back.
I think they're packing up for the night.
That was outstanding. That
was great. That was so unexpected. I asked them to come on earlier and just kind of say hi, give it a little thing for them being nice and moving down for us, right? So that we don't have the echo in the ears and stuff. But man, that was very surprising.
That
I
was
did not think that was happening.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
And you know what? It just gets you pumped up for the Philadelphia Eagles and the up and coming season. And you know what? Always in the beginning of the year when camp starts, we have optimism. We have hope. And with Jalen Hurts and the improved offense with the addition of Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
By the way, Jalen Reagor, is he hurt again? I heard he's banged up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you always got little nicks here and there, but I don't think it's anything serious.
The offensive line, Sayamalo's out, and you got
Brooks.
Brandon Brooks, he's hamstrings day to day, but tight end situation, you still have Ertz and you got Goddard.
I'll tell you one thing. The
defense is improved.
The unknown for this team makes me intrigued.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For me,
the team itself on paper, I don't like.
You don't?
I don't.
Not with all the addition on the defense?
I don't.
With Wilson on linebacker, I think he's an upgrade on defense. Steve Nelson.
Yeah, I think we definitely upgraded the secondary. Don't get me wrong.
Secondary's upgraded
But I go off of your line earlier of your resume and our offensive line's resume.
Right.
Is bad. It's bad, and I don't think that's going to get any better. So I'm scared that way. But the unknown of what Jalen Hurts can do to help that offensive line and create some time, create some space, I don't know, it's intriguing.
I think offensively, with the speed of Devontae Smith and Jalen Hurts, obviously is more mobile than Carson Wentz.
Yep.
Obviously, Carson Wentz not even moving out at all. But
oh boy.
And then the acquisitions on defense, a couple of solid defenders from Minnesota, Steve Nelson.
Yeah.
I'll call Steven. I just think that they got nowhere to go but up. 4-11-1, I think turns in with just what Howie Roseman did this year. I got 6-7 wins, John.
I said 5 in the beginning of the year. I am feeling a little bit more
with a schedule that's easier.
It is, excuse me, and the upgrade of Nelson, right? So I do feel a little bit better about that. I think they may be 7. I could get 7 here.
I think 9 wins would win the division.
I think 9.
What do you think about What do you think about the Cowboys?
I think they're great on paper, but they're the Cowboys. They somehow find a way to crumble.
They haven't won in 28 years.
They got a great team.
Thank God the Eagles finally won a Super Bowl, and we don't have to hear the stinking fraud Cowboy fans in this area
How
going,
many you got?
"How many rings you have?" Guess what? We got 1, and we're gonna get another one soon.
Oh boy! The Cowboys' offense should be dynamic this year. I mean, that offensive line and those weapons
I think
they got.
I think Dak Prescott's gonna have a good year. I hate to say it. But that was a nasty break last year. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is he even back to 100%? I don't know. I don't think he's back to 100% yet, right?
Well, I will start to really do my homework. Right now, I kind of with baseball and with the things that I'm doing with the Beach Patrol reports and the broadcasting live. I haven't really looked at other teams, just other than the Eagles. But as we start to progress, get closer to the preseason, I'll start to look at other teams in the division, and then I'll give my assessment. But
you know
I'll
what I
hold
want to do next week?
Get a football preview?
Fantasy football.
Oh, all right.
I got a lot of tough decisions I got to make on my fantasy football, and I would love some insight from the fam and from you. And,
Are you? So you're in a league?
I'm in a keeper league. Yeah.
What's that mean? Keeper league.
So we get to keep 3 guys from our previous team, but you can only keep them 3 years. All right.
Okay.
And it's a salary league. It's not a snake draft. So it's a salary. So you got $300 to spend on your whole team.
Oh.
All right. So then now, not only the keepers.
Well, aren't
so I
most
gotta keep
fantasy
it-
draft picks are driven by
Snakes.
salary, right?
No. They're all snakes.
Well, what's a
usually.
snake?
So it's like your top guy Saquon, my next guy's Cook, blah blah blah,
Right.
down the line.
So
right?
no money is it?
No money involved. This is Saquon comes up for auction. I want him for $100. You want him for $105.
I get him.
You get him.
I see.
Right.
So you get snaked.
Yeah. So it's a little bit more. You need to be prepared a lot more. So I do a little bit of homework for this.
So I got to be honest with you. I'm in a fantasy football league the last 5 years.
Right.
I do the one on ESPN with the guys in the studio.
Yeah,
and everything.
I remember talking about that last year.
Yeah, and it's fun. I don't on like the mobile apps and stuff. I don't
Right.
do it. I just don't pay attention. With a
So you
6-year-old,
don't
it's
switch the
tough. Yeah,
lineups
it's a
and
lot.
stuff?
It's
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
But jeez,
foul.
But I do enjoy it, when you play fantasy football. It makes you pay attention more to the everyday,
The whole league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I end up cheering against my team sometimes. I hate
Sometimes
that.
if I have, I'll listen. If I get first pick,
And
I'm taking Saquon.
I'm never
Right.
taking. I'm never taking a Cowboy.
Yeah, see,
I
I could do that.
I
can
never
take a
did.
Cowboy to win.
Me.
I won't cheer for him, but I'll take one, and if he does good,
Can't do it, John.
It'll be okay.
Can't do it. It's against
No?
my principles. To be a Cowboys fan is a character flaw. Something's got to be wrong with you.
Yeah, I agree with you.
If you live in this area and you're a Cowboy fan, doesn't make any sense.
I told you what I say. I always tell them that they were raised wrong.
Sean White says, "Man, my fantasy team will take a huge hit because Carson Wentz is out."
So do you do any keeper leagues or anything?
No.
You're not in anything
No,
like that?
we just draft. We do it online,
Right,
on
right.
ESPN.
Yeah.
And it's easy. You
So
got
what-
all the, by the way, if you're not, there's some guys you just don't know about.
Right.
Everything's there. You can read the stats right when you pick, and then once he's off the board, he's off the board.
Right.
You know what I mean? It really makes it easy. So
It
I
is
enjoy.
easy.
I enjoy that.
So
I
what
like
we were
actually
doing-
drafting. Drafting's fun.
And hopefully we can do this next year. It's been 2 years now where we have gotten snake bit with COVID. But A2D, me and Tom have been trying to put together a destination league.
Which means
we want to take 12, 15, 20 guys and go over to Vegas and do the draft over there.
Wow.
And that's something that will happen, guys. We will get that done, and we will do it for baseball also. We will go down to spring training.
How about that?
And we will do our fancy baseball down there, too. So that is coming in the pipeline, guys.
All right. Well, we're up here on the boardwalk at all campus in the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio and all the major platforms. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch TV. We've come to the end of the show, John. Once again, another successful show.
Great show.
And we had some really great participants in the Rant booth. We've had young and old alike today.
Yeah.
We had the Joe Juveniles. The band came in there and really spiced it up.
That
was so much fun. Got me going a little bit. We're watching the Phillies game. We're going to leave you with a 2-1 score. In the 6th inning, the Pirates are up 2-1. Aaron Nole's still in, but they just can't put the runs together. And hopefully, when we leave, maybe the fortunes will turn around.
Yeah.
The Phillies need to even their record up and get back to 500 and take it from there. Tomorrow, I think Gibson's on the mound.
Is he starting
Yeah,
tomorrow?
he's going to start
Okay.
tomorrow. Kyle Gibson, and of course, Ian Kennedy. Hopefully, the
Coming
new
in,
closer
yeah.
going to come in. And who knows where this will take the Phillies. I want to thank you, John, once again so much for doing this. I want to thank Tommy Arnone, the founder of A2D Radio, for allowing us this platform. Thanks for everybody that chimed in today. We really appreciate the comments. Of course, don't forget Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company. Give them a look. Go down there. When you make your purchase, use the promo code A2D and get 10% off any order in the store. Of course, if you save the receipt, bring it back up here. John will give you 12% off your next purchase of anything in the store.
Anything.
All right, with that, we'll say goodnight from the boardwalk at Ocean City at all campus, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks a lot, guys.